I stand by that statement. I'll say it again.
Jesus
I'll say it again.
Please, this is going up on YouTube. Please, Paul. I refuse to edit anything. Please.
I work in Northern Ireland. I'm in the majority with that opinion.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, it's here too.
Paul, you are accused of killing 20 men. I did it. I'll fucking do it again.
I'll do it again. You gonna stop me? Actually,
Officer,
so...
Your Honor, I would like to refute that statement. I spent a large amount of time planning, preparing, and researching this. Improvised as an insult.
Yeah. Up your game. Where's the real evidence? You didn't even find the shit I buried out in the backyard.
Oh.
Guys, I looked up babushka with gun and like I'm actually getting shit from fucking like that's
yes,
that's
love
recent.
It's real, Sean.
It's actually like recent.
Yeah, it's real.
I thought this was a joke.
You think I'm a liar? No, I don't need to be.
Okay, first off, yes.
The world's funny enough.
Fucking Christ.
I just need to tell you what's happening.
God, I wish today I genuinely, I would say this. Today I'm genuinely considering getting a Ukrainian tattoo. All those gifs I saw of them morphed into pigs, it's all gone now.
Did you see what happened at the Russian embassy in Belfast?
No, what?
Oh yes!
It was like the 12th had attacked it.
What the fuck?
The boys are out, and instead of Palestine, it's Ukrainian flags.
Fucking best.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave. So.
You're a son of a bitch.
Leaves as soon as Amrita comes back.
Perfect timing. That's fine, actually. It gives me time to double
Flex.
check. We're gonna leave the calls just a second, so back in a...
No, you're gonna fuck up the recording.
No, it was Mike. It was Mike. It's
Recording!
fine. It was Mike. It was fine.
No, it's still fucked up the recording because now
Nathan. If you don't have if you don't have the thing of turned off, show non-video participants. If you haven't turned that off, you're a fucking idiot. That is your problem, no one else's.
I'm gonna have to fucking fix this now. Hang on.
Okay, first off, right-click, show non-video participants. Click.
Okay, I've clicked it so that doesn't do that.
Grant.
I'm gonna have to delete all the fucking son of a fuck, man. Okay, hang on, give me a second. Okay. Window capture. Boom. Then just edit it so it doesn't show all the racist discords. There we go. That's better. Okay, I'm Rita first. That's nice. That's nice. Just sitting there, hiding as if she's waiting for a fucking artillery barrage. I can't hear you, Amrita. You're fucking muted. You're still... Oh, you're muted on my end, that's fine.
You fucking...
Yeah. How would I protect myself from artillery with a blanket, Nathan? Use some common sense.
Yeah, there we go. I'm back.
As opposed to what else? Oh, you're getting muted again?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's Mike, my dude.
Who am I muted and why?
Don't worry about it.
Server mute.
No!
Okay, got it.
Oh, please no.
Fucking one of the top posts on Elden Ring that hit the front page. I've never played a From Software game before. This is my first, and I nearly quit.
A lot of people are.
God.
Have you not seen all the ones that are like, oh, no quest markers? What the fuck?
First boss is
everyone's
too hard.
People aren't that retarded, are they?
Yes, they are. It's like there was a Twitter thread. Everyone was complaining about how there was no quest markers, and then there was one guy at the bottom was like, "So it's just like every other From Software game," and the reporter was just like, "Yes."
God, I hate
Also,
people.
the first boss is too hard.
No, it's not. The first boss is never too hard.
No, Nathan.
If you go straight to the first boss, you go into suffer.
Oh, that's fine. I'm fully prepared. I can't emphasize. The first time I played Dark Souls 3, the fucking who are those guys? The fucking stabby guys that fight each other. The fucking the hat guys in Dark Souls 3.
The Abyss Watchers?
The Abyss Watchers.
Oh.
It took me several days of ignoring uni work and doing nothing else to beat them. And I cannot emphasize enough, there was nothing more embarrassing than losing continually to the Abyss Watchers while your girlfriend sits on your bed, watches you whilst eating popcorn.
Sounds like a healthy relationship.
Yeah,
She
that's
sat
great.
there.
CC
she
is
sat,
the best.
She sat there, and every
Let's
time
be-
I lost, she patted my arm.
Let's
And
be
then
honest,
those,
Nathan, if she staged you through that, she's never gonna leave.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's
true.
nothing. It was the arm pat was actually more infuriating because then I was like, I'm fucking weak. I'm weak and I'm losing.
I'm weak and I'm angry.
See, now I want to go. Now I want to go back and play Dark Souls 3 and just see how
Elder.
quickly I can beat them. No.
Oh, I could
Let me say-
I could irradiate the Abyss Watchers now. I can.
Doubt.
I can irradiate those motherfuckers from point blank to death. Single round, 3 minutes.
Vort's hammer.
Vort's hammer, bunk. That's what it's all about, boys.
DLC, or not DLC, what's that called? Mod that just nukes everything?
I
You
mean, yeah,
can't
maybe.
cheat like that, Nathan.
No, I just do that, but also in game because I fucking actually upgrade my shit. Like a man does. Takes care of his equipment.
He's shouting.
Anyway,
So anyway,
if you're all ready.
Yay.
So. Last we left off, you had managed to escort Irina all the way into Valaki and to the church, and also dropped off the 2 children you'd rescued.
Yes.
And then proceeded to have a very brief conversation with the priest of the church, and I believe that's pretty much where it was left off.
remember I give Irina the fear.
The
Fear?
sphere.
Fear?
Yeah. Remember she asked me, it's like, oh, this is hollow ground, I'm safe, right? And I'm like, no.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yes.
I can't lie. What do you want from me?
So yeah, that's where we leave. We start with, I imagine the group of you basically just standing and kind of like, essentially in the threshold of the church. Priest is kind of off to one side, a couple other Valakians just in the church, lost in their own prayers. Yeah, that's where we'll pick up.
Are any of them praying for the parties to end?
Huh?
What are they praying for?
Can't tell. Are you asking like legitly or like sarcastically? I can't tell.
No, legit. I want to hear. Want to like listen in and hear like what are they praying for?
Okay. You listen to like like there's one sort of old man nearby. You hear him like muttering kind of like fairly generic prayers to the morning Lord, just like like watch over my family.
It's all like bless my family.
keep my son and his wife safe from blah blah blah. Like blah 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 blah.
There's
blah,
nothing
blah.
like please God let these parties end and the Lord be crucified. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. But as you listen for like one more, you hear like there's one like old woman off to one side who's like praying in a similar vein, but like something about it sounds a little bit different. As she says like please like protect my son, keep my son safe, don't let evil befall him, kind of thing. Like very specific. Definitely something about her son going on.
Okay. I'm not gonna interrupt. But I'll wait around to see if I catch her leaving.
Yeah, sure. Okay. The rest of you do anything? Or?
I'm just waiting outside the church, waiting for the holy people to be done.
Yeah, Yeah, can I get a general read on the city? How wealthy is this place? Like, I'm asking if there's any like grand amenities, like a library, for example.
When you came in the
Mhm.
short sort of, you basically walked maybe like the city's in the shape of imagine just a triangle with like rounded edges is the rough shape of the city with a road east, a road west, and a road north towards the lake.
Oh, it's like a hexagon.
No,
Okay,
how's that in any way like a hexagon?
it's a hexagon, but three of the sides are round.
So it's a triangle.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I see what you mean.
The triangle.
Okay.
In that time, from the east gate that you entered from, you've walked basically like half the width of the city, roughly. You pass by one or two places of commerce, like one or two little kind of shops at the side of the roads, and also pass by a fair number of people in that time. Judging from the shops themselves, and as well from the general dress of the people, it's by no means wealthy, but it's far from being poor. Like you've seen, the majority of people you've seen were in like fairly standard, like lower class kind of clothing. However, you did pass like one or two people that could be considered maybe like middle class, perhaps even be considered like nobles in this town. So as to whether or not there is a library, that is something you'll have to ask.
Okay. Well, after that, I think I will also wait for the holy people to leave.
Okay.
Holy people?
You do anything?
I'll just sit in the
Just sitting
corner
with-
of one of the benches and sort of pray.
Okay.
You waiting around for me? We can go if you want. I'm not particular.
There's no rush. Take your time.
Oh, there is. I need food.
It's fair.
Okay.
What about
So, just sort of like wait around. Imagine like Irina and the priest kind of go off and chat in like a corner for some time while you're all waiting. After maybe like 10ish minutes or so, oh my god, what's your character called again? Bree? Yeah. Yeah, after like 10ish minutes or so, Bree, you see that old woman gets up and begins to make her way to like leave.
I'll like move up to. I'll like walk up to talk to her and go, "Hello there, ma'am. May I have a small moment of your time?"
And like looks at you up and down, like a little bit suspicious, but then kind of, yes, can I help you?
In fact, quite the opposite. I was hoping I might help you. Well, certainly, I did not mean to pry, but I did hear your prayers talk about protection for your son. I was wondering if there was anything going on.
Kind of like, as you mentioned that, she like kind of like looks around a little bit, like just checking, looks out the doors of the church, kind of thing, kind of like moves off to the side a little bit towards maybe like more of a corner of the like the back corner of the church, kind of thing. And yeah, she kind of like bends down a little bit, but like not for like a height reason, more for like a quiet reason. Well, I can see you're new here.
I did the
Take this
height
as
give
a-
it away.
Take this as a warning. One mustn't speak out against the Baron. My son, he questioned the festivals. And the Baron took him away.
Understood. Does the bar intend to return people? I seen people in the stocks on the way in here, but it didn't seem like a usual. It wasn't the same atmosphere as they have when people are usually punished around where I come from.
Stocks are one form of punishment. Everyone knows the Baron. Sometimes looks around again, like takes prisoners into his manor, tortures them.
Understood.
Or he takes them the Reformation Center.
The Reformation.
People that go in there, they come out different.
Do you know of anybody who has came out that I might speak to them?
Kind of like thinks for a second. Bethel.
Bethel.
She runs the general goods store.
General goods. Oh,
Her and her husband were taken. He hasn't come out.
sorry, let me just write that down, Reese.
Bethel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bethel or methyl?
Bethel.
Bethel.
Don't fucking do this again, Nathan.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
Yeah, you're right. Just checking.
And she also tells you
Formed.
runs a general
Goods
store
vendor.
called the Dusk Light Supply Shop.
Husband has not returned. What's the husband's name?
Her husband's name is Henry.
Henry. Thank you very much, madame. I'm sure to have a chat with her, and if I can help you get her son, on my word, I will.
She definitely like eyes are a bit watery, but like a full on like tear begins to kind of fall as she like kind of bows her head a little bit and thank you. Whoever could even just find out if he's okay. My son's name is Udo.
Udo.
Udo Lukovic.
Udo. Okay. Udo Lukovic. Got it. Okay. I'll make sure to do all my part. Do that. Return him to.
Yeah, like puts a hand on your shoulder and just. The morning Lord looked over you.
Indeed. Nice
Like,
man. Yeah.
Gathers her things and leaves. So she does, kind of sort of like bowing her head, like not bowing her head, but like giving like each of you a nod as she kind of walks by. It's, quite obvious you're a group of strangers.
No.
Yeah, she heads out.
I like.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Come over here. We're talking in secret, you can't.
Oh, of course.
Like, turns out that old lady, her son's taken by the Baron. Some boy named Udo Lukovic, that's her son's name. He spoke out against the parties and he was disappeared. Turns out the Baron tortures them sometimes, but also sends them to some Reformation Center. Come out different. Sounds a bit fucky to me, but it turns out a goods vendor at the Dusk Light Supply Shop called Bethel, and her husband also got taken in. She's returned, her husband hasn't. I say we go speak to her, see if she's a wee bit off, see what's happening. I'm not quite trusting this Baron. Having a party every week's all great when you're a dwarf, but you humans don't really stand up to it as well.
I see. By the way, Visa, could you alter the intake of the mic?
Just turn down like the TV a bit. It's just the feedback's very loud.
We're getting a little echoey.
Sorry about that.
Is that better?
La 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 la. Yeah,
Maybe
That's
there's
better.
nothing in it, like boys. Maybe there's nothing in it. And it's all completely fine. But I don't know. I don't trust this place after all we've seen.
I agree. I'm tempted to agree with you. I think it's I think once we converse with this Baron, we may want to have a little look around his estate, see what we can find.
Conversing and not reversing of kneecaps.
Yeah.
You didn't say no.
We'll see what we can do to him.
But remember, you never said no.
I look at you and smile. You said there was a general goods store in town, yes?
Yes, the Dusklight Supply Shop.
I've been meaning to take a little look in there as well.
Well, it'd be nice if I knew where it was, but I didn't actually ask for directions, so I'm a bit lost.
I'm sure we can find someone.
Probably.
Almost on cue, Irina and the priest return.
Mm-hmm.
He like kind of walks up to you all and so I spoke to Father Lucian. I told him of my plight, and he is more than happy to allow me to stay in the church, and I can help with the orphanage on the side. So that's all taken care of, I guess. Yeah.
Excellent.
Good.
Glad
The
you'll be.
priest kind of just like bows his head as she's kind of.
I'm sure you'll be very comfortable here.
As comfortable as I can make her.
Miss Fowler. If there's anything at all we can do to help you and your fine church, do let us know.
Kind of bows his head. Like, my most humble thanks.
Not a problem.
We'll be in town for a while.
Maybe until the party. Might leave before then. Not quite sure. What's the story with those things anyway?
Well,
You don't have to take part in that, right?
I do, and anyone who resists is deemed a malcontent and punished accordingly.
Which of course you are not, Father.
Of course I am not. I have a duty to the church. But the Baron, he has been kind of like looks around a little bit, has been throwing these spectacular, wonderful parties, festivals for years now. Every week. There's a like just very tired look on his face.
I see.
He is of the belief that the people's happiness keeps, Ellie looks around, the devil at bay. And one cannot argue, for he has not been seen for over a century.
That's fair. It's hard to argue with that.
But I believe, Morning Lord, our belief in him keeps us safe.
Of course.
Well, we will be leaving, Father. Thank you very much for your time.
Do you know the way to this? What's it called? The Dusklight Supply Shop. Going to stop by there to get some supplies.
Of course, he like proceeds to just be like, like, take this street, take a left, take a right, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Gives directions, and
Thank you very much, Father.
are there any other stores you need directions to, or?
I believe if we find the Dusklight, we can ask her there, and that'll probably be fine.
Of course, you're all welcome in the church anytime, day or night. Please do not hesitate. Drop by.
Of course, thank you.
Thanks.
Same if you ever need any of us, just feel free to call if you can find us. So you two in there. It's no problem. Just let us know.
She kind of like tells you, like, of course. If I ever need escorted again, you'll be my first to come to.
It wasn't a bad journey. It wasn't a bad journey. Had worse.
I suppose this is farewell for now.
Hopefully.
Perhaps this evening I could stop by the tavern for a short time and we could get a drink.
Course. I hope you never have any reason to call on us, because that means nothing bad's happened.
Fuck.
I have piano screen and everything.
I was looking at... Scared me.
Where are your fries? Would you like some tea?
I would love a cup of tea, my dear. Thank you very much.
Here.
No.
Would you like some tea?
Can I have
Yes.
some
Well,
biscuits
get
as well,
fucked, you're
please?
not getting any, can't.
Do you want digestive or diet?
Digestives, please. Thank you, darling. I just asked for digestives
So-
just to flex on y'all motherfuckers.
It's only a matter of time before he's got a lawn chair and a wife beater.
Oh, I have both of those.
I have a wife beater. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Technically, you
Yeah.
can't have your selfies.
Fucking hell, right?
So yeah, she kind of like. I bet she would actually put like Arena, but then like she kind of was saying, sort of, before she'd just sort of give each you like a quick little like hug, or kind of steps back and good luck with whatever you're doing. Don't be a stranger.
Probably best you don't know, so don't worry about it. If you're ever passing through Barovia again, we'll let your brother know that you're safe and all that. Make sure he's all right.
I appreciate that so much.
Not a problem. If you have any letters you ever want us to deliver, I'm happy to carry it about until we get there.
That's an excellent idea. Maybe the next time I see you, I'll perhaps have one prepared. Thank you.
Anytime. It's not a problem.
Anyway, like perks up at the kind of prospect is like such a nice idea kind of thing. Thank you. That's a good idea.
It's nice to stay in contact.
I agree.
Anyway, I've got a supply shop to find and a woman to speak to. That's not you. So I'll see you after.
See
I
you all later.
tip the hat to the lady. And off we
Why
go.
do you wear the fedora?
It's not a fedora.
Oh, what do you call it?
A beret?
It's a.
It's a trilby. Is that what you call it? A trilby?
He'll tip anything.
Both
if he
the same
can.
thing.
He'll tip anything.
It is.
Tips
If
me
you look up the name.
Yeah, it doesn't even know.
I literally attempted to look up the name for what it is. Yeah. It's a fucking whatever. It's a flat cap. Thank you very much.
Do you give her the up nod as well when you
It's
leave,
like-
or
Like
Oh.
it's almost like like the not Peaky Blinders hat, like
Peaky Blinders hat.
Oh, you mean like it's just a fucking farmer's hat?
yeah, it's a flat cap.
No, it's essentially one of these. Let me find it.
Nathan, is it one of these?
Nah, I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what this motherfucker is.
Is it one of that? Based on your fucking character on Terraforge, is it that?
Ah, so it's one of these.
Oh,
Nah, I'm gonna do you one better. It's one of these actually. That's what it is. Feather.
God!
A flat
Big feather.
At all.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
not a flat cap at all.
Well, no, it's a fucking it's a hat. It's a hat. That's all. It's a hat.
I have to save that gift to send it to Haggy.
Yes, do. It's a musketeer hat.
Okay, so you got a big musketeer hat,
Yeah.
because of course you do.
Of course I do. Yes, of course I do.
Okay.
you tip it and then you give someone behind you allergies from all your feathers.
This feather was plucked from a phoenix. I'll have you know.
Can we go to the supply
One
shop?
that
I don't
took
care about your
A
hat.
great length of time to track
For
down
fuck's sake.
and pluck. Do you know how difficult it is to pluck a phoenix? You have to do
I
it when
just
it's still
walked
alive, otherwise it's going to burst into flames.
Just
You ever
imagine
pluck a
that,
chicken?
See,
Fergus is just left chatting to himself.
No, I'm walking along whilst saying this.
Okay, and then you're behind everybody as you say it.
100%.
Yeah, so step back outside to the front of the church. Look left and right. See the graveyards. Your left, it's still like a little bit like a little layer of mist just kind of creeping around. See the grave diggers still out there just digging a grave. Aside from that's empty, and begin following the directions that Father Lucian gave you. Maybe like within 10 minutes or so, you make your way there after having followed the main street for a bit, but then taking like one side road and another side road, and then eventually coming to this what appears to be this store, identified by like a sign out the front with the name Dusklight Supply Shop.
Capital.
Can I, as we're walking there, Reese, can I cast Detect Magic as a ritual?
Yeah, sure. Okay. That's that while walking.
It's up to you. I can use a spell slot for it. It's not a
yeah.
big deal.
I'd say you can do it if you walk slowly. So that takes about 15
it's
minutes.
like I was thinking it's like sort of narrative time. It's like, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. I entered the store.
Okay. You enter the store. You walk in, and what catches your notice is like it is quite much a general store. It's got all your pretty generic adventuring equipment essentially, but like not like high quality. A lot of it looks like handmade kind of stuff, but mostly you sort of got the like there's rope, candles, torches, lanterns, a couple like crowbars to one side, different like size of like backpacks and stuff. But then there's also like very mundane things. There's buckets. There's like a small like 5-foot ladder. Some general like large food quantity supplies, like like
some
large
groceries
grain,
and stuff like that.
Like bulk kind of groceries almost.
Yeah.
As you walk in, there's just like a pretty, like maybe 40s-year-old woman just sort of like sitting behind the counter, a little bit glassy-eyed, just kind of like staring into the distance.
No magical effects on her?
Good question. Let me check what. Oh, this okay. I'll ask a slightly meta question as the three of you are experienced D&D players.
Oh, okay.
Say a spell is cast upon a person, would there be residual like magic upon that person?
Is it still going?
I would say if the spell is active, then you can see the magic still there.
What if the spell is not active, but it was like...
Up to you.
You know what I mean?
I'd say it's up to you.
Make an Arcana roll to see if you can like detect anything off about it, but apart from that, that's just me.
Yeah. It's ultimately up to you, but like the Arcana is really good. Yeah.
I would say, okay, roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Yeah, because it sounds like, there probably is, but like you have to be quite skilled to be able to detect that.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
And I'm not that skilled at Arcana. So.
Yeah, then you roll like a fucking 18 or something.
I know, right?
Never mind, you're right, you're not that skilled at Arcana.
I was right, but at what cost? So yeah, no magic.
So you walk in,
Perfect.
Nothing pings up.
Okay. No worries. You go up, right there. I got your name from
Bethel.
Bethel. I was looking it up. Bethel. We here to buy some supplies.
Kind of like, yeah, he's kind of like a little bit like looks towards you, and just, yes, I sell supplies, of course.
Are you alright?
Kind of like gestures.
You seem a bit out of sorts.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Please don't
As
scream.
long as you're sure.
Oh, hello, darling.
What would we come here to buy? Fergus?
Told you.
Fergus,
Cringe.
you wanted Fergus,
Yes?
you wanted to come to the general supply shop? What did you want?
Well, that's something happens OBS.
Oh, Nathan's
Well, we
one.
are going to need some supplies for a journey forth, shall we not?
Like what you buying? We're here. What are you buying?
I would like to
Actually,
select a supply of pemmican that would last us all a week.
Pemmican, you're not getting proper rations.
Pemmican lasts longer, especially in this climate.
I fuck you, I'm buying rations.
All right then, rations it is, please, madam.
Black bread, hard cheese, and ale.
And like looks around for a second, and then walks over to like sort of a shelf behind and begins like picking up some stuff and just turns around and kind of looks at you all just. How many?
Oh, can I get, how much would 10 days cost me?
That's a question. Bum, 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 bum.
While like she's like doing stuff, I just want to like nudge Len.
Yeah?
Does she seem off to you? Am I
Does
crazy?
she seem off to me?
Yes.
Yeah?
I don't know magic. Can you do anything? Check if she's okay, I guess.
You know what? Now that you mention it, something does seem off about her.
She
Yeah, let me see.
sold these little like like wrapped packages of like rations. Kind of like looks down at, looks back up at you. It's a gold piece for one.
For the one?
Oh,
That's a,
yes.
for the one day.
Kind of like looks down at it again. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe.
What to say, that's a bit steep.
Maybe it's 1 silver.
You sure you don't need the rest there, David and Love? Are you okay? Do
Yes, I'm fine.
you have anybody that could help you? Any assistant or somebody that could, you know, close up the shop while you get a rest or something? Or you don't seem fine.
Yeah, just kind of like glass over for a second and then like kind of unglass. Yes, I'm fine.
I didn't ask that.
It's 1 silver for one.
Can I have 10 then, please? Sorry. I can't put her hand
Puts
her
10
gold.
down. Takes the gold. Kind of like looks at it for a second, not sure what kind of what to do, and then just like puts it in like a pouch on her side.
Did you say?
Madam, have you always felt how you're feeling right now? I
Kind of like looks at you. I feel fine.
You attended the party this Wednesday, of course.
Oh yes, I'm so excited. I can't wait for the festival.
Which, how many festivals have there been in total?
I've lost count. I'm sure.
Interesting. Is there anything we need to buy for it? Do we need to bring food? Do we need to bring costumes? Or do we just show up?
No, just show up. I helped make some decorations for this one.
I could do better.
I just look at Brady for a second.
Is your husband going with you to the party? I heard he would quite a hoot.
Kind of like was like about to speak and then stops, and you see like the eyes kind of go glassy again for a second, and then like kind of almost like the face almost like resets a little bit. Unfortunately, my husband will be unable to attend.
Is that because he's still undergoing treatment?
Yeah, just kind of like blink.
Well, because he's not here, so he's obviously back over the Balmond, right?
It's just like kind of keep like almost like she's trying like eyes trying to like
Wait,
focus on you.
did the Baron take him? Actually, where were you? You were with your husband, surely.
And so like the breathing gets a bit heavier. Like
Nothing would have
Kinda
bad
like
happened to
looking-
him, right? He's fine.
looking- sort of eyes like flicking to each of you kind of thing. Like
You've been to the band recently, haven't you, Battle? What was that like?
Breathing heavier and heavier.
Can I
Why?
cast Arc?
Huh?
Not cast. Sorry, I'm so sleepy. Can I please do an Arcana check
I
on?
cast Witch Bolt.
Watch bolt.
She wasn't crazy.
Which
It was
box
her
that?
all along.
Hmm.
uh,
Cursed. This old
Oh,
bitch is
that's
cursed.
Holy shit!
Kind of like,
if I use
Yeah,
lucky,
listen.
then I can get the 20, right?
sure. If you want to use lucky, I'll let you have that 20 instead.
Yeah, okay. That's
Okay.
good. Let's do this. Tell me what's wrong with
Okay.
her. It's better be worse.
So, with an Arcana, with the way the eyes are kind of glassing over, you get the impression that there is some sort of magical elements to what's up with this woman. Something definitely magical in nature is making her appear this way, perhaps. But beyond that, you're not sure.
Looking around her store, do we see anything that is unusual or out of place?
Roll a perception check.
Already.
Or investigation, I guess.
Perception. Not proficient.
Nothing stands out to you at all, no.
Hmm.
Yeah, as you
I like to keep
at those
pushing
last
her.
lines, she kind of like face hardens a little bit. You must not speak Baron's name in vain.
We did not speak the Baron's name in vain. You're the one that didn't go to the parties. I spoke the Baron's name in vain. Do you forget? You and your husband. Would you not
I
remember?
think
The
you need
clinic?
to leave.
No. I think you need to remember.
It's just like sort of like shaking her head.
Come on, surely you remember your husband. What was his name again?
Do you remember?
That's right,
that?
Henry. He used to love the parties at the start, didn't he? And then something changed. Began to doubt.
You put in like a hand. I just stop.
And he shared a few doubts with you and the odd word here, and suddenly he didn't want to go to the parties anymore. But the parties are so much fun, so why didn't he? What's wrong? Where is he now?
The head continues shaking. It kind of just begins muttering to herself.
Are you sure he's fine? You didn't leave him behind. There's nothing that can be done to help poor Henry. Henry, where is he? What's happening to him?
It's like the
You're not going to help
does
him?
that kind of question. Her head's like shaking, just like clutching her head, kind of thing. Almost begins almost begins to like scream before just passing out and collapsing to the ground.
No.
Can I like try and rush to like grab her as she falls?
Congratulations,
Yeah,
you've killed her.
Well, it almost had the desired effect.
Do you want check, Reese?
Nah. I'd say I wouldn't need one.
Cheers.
Well, she'll be fine. She's not dead, is she?
Check her pulse.
Still breathing.
Breathing.
Ah, she's fine.
Take her
Oh,
upstairs to her bedroom.
That's a good idea. Let's lie her down.
Let's do that.
Hopefully, whatever happened to her with broke the condition or whatever, reformatting or reforming service she's been through. She seemed a while weird there, so I just pushed her on her husband. Figured it'll work.
You think that
Hopefully-
she's been enchanted of some kind?
No, it doesn't need to be enchanted. Torture, mental fatigue, a lot of things to make a person forget.
I see.
Something's definitely up with her though.
You gotta hit them light in the emotions, make them remember what they've forgotten. It's not nice, but you know, I want to help the person. But that's not to say that she'll wake up and not be any different. She might just be the same. Might have been for nothing.
Well, that's at very least meant to be, unfortunately, a bit of a bad look for us.
So you guys take her to
Coming
her
into-
to her bedroom.
Yeah. Sorry, Reese, go ahead.
Everything is a bad luck for us.
Oh, I mean, just coming into a fresh town and causing the general store owner to have a fit and collapse. I'm not saying.
Punch a shite hole. What do you want me to say?
I-
Maybe the time wasn't a shite hole. I wouldn't have to do it.
Okay.
Um,
Go upstairs, see if I can find a bedroom for her.
put her to bed. Maybe like this, like an upstairs. It was a very, just literally a bedroom up above. But it's very, very sparse. There's like a double bed, like table and chair for eating on. What looks like a small like writing desk, and then a wardrobe with some clothing on it. Nothing special or stands out to you. You take her in, you set her on the beds, and then do you do anything to? Essentially, she's unconscious. So, do you do anything to kind of bring her out of it again, or just like kind of let her lie until she recovers herself?
Well, I don't have any abilities to bring her back, so I can
Have a bucket of water.
splash water.
That's all I mean, really. Is like splash water in the face, kind of slap kind of thing.
The waterboarding begins in earnest.
Oh no, not the waterboarding begins in earnest. That's the fucking session name. Yeah, we got a bucket of water. Throw a bucket of water on her. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm gonna get the bedclothes off so she doesn't.
Wait, what?
What?
What? Not her clothes, the bedclothes. The duvet.
You mean
so
the
it's
bed
not
linen?
bed linen. Sorry.
Why?
Oh, like the duvet and your quilt, the bedclothes.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Wait, are you? I mean, you as Sean or you as Lewin?
Sean, what the fuck?
Okay, maybe it's some Irish slang we don't know.
Literally, I've only ever heard them called that.
Dublin is a strange place.
Not even like the bedding, the linen, no. Just
The
even
sheets.
the sheets.
Yeah, sheets, but the collection of them is the bedclothes.
The sheets is plural, Sean.
I thought you were using.
Yeah,
some
but the
ancient
sheets, the
language.
duvet, the pillows, the pillow
It's
covers,
all
all
the
that.
sheets.
No, when we say sheets, we say the sheets themselves, not the duvet, the pillow cover. That all that together is the bedclothes. Fucking.
Thank you for that.
Okay, you take
This is
the
why
bedclothes
this is
off.
why I stay fucking quiet. Go ahead
You
now.
take the bedding off of the bed, you do not remove her clothing, I understand, okay.
Yes, Jesus Christ.
It's really funny that
She's
he's
too
the
old for
one
Lewin.
that's getting laughed at for his English, when I don't even. English isn't even my like.
English isn't Sean's first language either.
Yeah, he speaks fucking scum first of all.
He speaks Dublin.
Fuck you, alright. Jesus.
He calls sausages saucies. Like,
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Kels-
really?
Sean,
No,
I'm going
that's a
to
French
Sean. What do you call
speaking
underwear?
Paul, that's a French speaking.
Okay, which underwear? Men's or women's?
Men's.
What?
What?
Jocks.
what?
Jocks?
What?
Yeah, he calls
Well,
men's
like-
underwear jocks.
Well, like jock straps.
Like jocks?
No! What the fuck? No!
Why do you... What? Why?
What? Because that's fucking what they're called!
No, they're not.
Yes, they are!
They're called boxers.
Boxers.
Sean,
Yes, but
can you
they
repeat
know-
after me, please?
Sean. It's
Even if they're not
uncultured
boxers.
I swear to
They're
God, if
boxers.
you say neck.
Necklace. Say it, Sean.
Oh,
Say it.
Can we stop bullying me for one section? I want to fight Strahd at some point, please. Not
Say
my
it,
own
Sean.
fucking competence.
Say the word.
Fucking necklace.
Please. Oh, I remember.
I said it. Yay!
Oh.
Learning,
job, buddy.
Sean.
Okay, back to the action.
I
Big
do
bucket of
actually-
water
I
over
do
this
act-
woman.
I hate you
Say
all.
the line, Sean.
I hate you. I hate you all. I hate you all. God damn it.
So yeah, he's unconscious in the bed. You take some time, you splash water in the face, give her a light little. After like 5-10 minutes, she begins to like kind of rouse again and kind of like looks at all of you, and like
Mm-hmm.
blinks, kind of like focusing a little bit. What are you doing in my bedroom?
Ma'am, we are your customers. You had a fit and collapsed.
Oh, that's
How much do you sell
terribly
rations for?
embarrassing. Huh? Rations?
Yeah.
A gold, maybe? Or silver?
No worries.
A
You just had a
silver, I
wee.
think.
Just had a wee incident. You did. It is a silver eye. Why did you say a gold?
I don't sell rations often.
What do you sell often then?
Rain.
How much do you enjoy the Barnum's parties?
I enjoy the parties. Sometimes they can be a little boring, but I enjoy them. They're good for the community.
That's definitely what you said 5 minutes ago.
I don't understand.
What do you ask to remember?
Came to the shop and I was speaking with you all. You mentioned my poor husband's.
Do you know where he is?
Of course, he's in the Reformation Center.
And where were you?
The Reformation Center.
Do you know what happens in there?
I don't really remember.
Do you know where it is?
Yes, of course.
Why did you go there? Why were you there?
She kind of like looks down and I don't know.
Okay.
That's
So
fair.
we're all going for a drink this evening. Would you like to join us?
What?
I think I'm quite alright.
Oh well, I just thought I'd ask anyway. Seeing as you had quite a day, you might feel refreshed after a drink and maybe a little bit, just away from this.
I'm quite happy here.
If only I had charms.
I'm much happier that you're back to your what would be normal self. You're a bit acting weird usually earlier. Very strange.
Like looks a little confused and just you say so. Fine.
And not just me, I would ask your neighbours too.
Just to check, how late in the day do you have the shop open on?
Normally close up around sunset. It'll be currently about mid-afternoon, by the way, or like early afternoon.
Oh,
Like 1 or 2 right now.
alright. Yeah, I tell everyone, right, so we need to figure out a place to stay tonight. I'm going to go check in at the inn. I will see you all there very soon.
There you go.
I'm going to go to the inn and check in.
I'll head to Clan.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Ferguson Bray.
What do you think, Fergus? Should we go see what we can snoop out?
I think that might be a good idea. This town is strange. Alright. Let's go see what we can dig up.
Also, we should see who's the blacksmith.
Oh, that is a very good idea.
Okay. So Len and Frenchman Leon will go to the tavern. I'm sorry, Sean, I forgot your name.
Frog boy!
You two head to the tavern. Meanwhile, Bree and Fergus are going to just essentially explore the town, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll
So,
on the random encounter generator. Have fun.
Oh boy.
Um. Okay, we'll resolve Bree and Fergus first.
Yeah.
So, you two begin walking around.
Sorry to interrupt. While you're going to resolve Brain, Fergus, do you want anything to drink, eat?
Coffee would be nice.
Coffee would be nice. I'll go get work on that.
Thank
Oh,
you.
IRL. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
not
Sean.
no, not in the game. He's
I
not
thought
even
you were
in the game.
I thought you were getting Lewin something to eat. Like fuck hell.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lewin. I have some
Oh,
pie meat.
someone cared for
You
you.
want some pie?
You want some pie?
Ah!
So, Fergus and Bree, you begin just like walking down some streets, some like main streets. Specifically, like maybe you're looking for a blacksmith. You recall as you entered the city at one point this morning, you did hear like the characteristic like ding, ding of a blacksmith somewhere in the eastern side of the city, of the town. So yeah, so you kind of generally walk around, kind of making your way that sort of direction. At one point, you do begin to hear the distance that kind of like ding ding noise. But in your journeys, you discover there's a couple of other shops. You pass by a tailor's, as well as a like a
You got
large.
yourself a nice cloak there, Fergus. You should not tailors.
Oh, I'm
Those look
quite
quite nice
happy with
actually.
the clothes
What
we
you
have.
can. It looks pretty like pretty decent. Yeah, so yeah, you pass that. You pass by what looks like a toy shop, as well as at one point you pass by the mansion. You pass by a bookshop. Yeah, and then before long you come to the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, as you like approach, it looks pretty basic, you know. It's not like a huge forge or anything, but seems like an all right size. Like a forge to one side where you can see there's a couple of like a relatively like young looking men seem to be doing some sort of smithing. You're not sure. It looks like maybe one's like making like a horseshoe or something. And there's an actual shop front as well. You can enter as you walk in through the door.
Fergus, do you have any money?
I looked in my pockets. I have take out a 5 gold piece. That's about it.
I hold up 2.
2 5 gold pieces or 2 gold pieces?
Two gold pieces. I think we might be out of luck.
Well, we can always ask if they have
Did we
anything.
get ever paid for that job with Irina?
I didn't get paid. Did you get paid?
Ismark gave you money that I believe you spent in the shop.
Oh.
I
That
think
was
you
our
bought
payment.
like a bunch of stuff, and you bought like someone bought a tent and shit.
That was
There
our
was, like-
payment.
We should have just not bothered fucking bringing her.
We didn't know. Oh well.
Also, though, because of the fact that that place charged like 5 times the prices of shit.
Oh well. Let's see what sort of forge they have.
Yeah, we'll go to the shop
See if
around
these
anyway.
fucking boys know anything.
Just go, let's say hello to them.
I don't say it like that, but
Okay, so you walk into the blacksmith.
Walk on in.
You head in. Find currently lying over like what looks like a workbench. See like a fairly old man is seems to actually be like sewing some like leather pieces together. And as you look at like one side of the shop almost seems to be dedicated to leather working. There's actually a couple of what seems to be the armor, the tunics that the guards wear. You see, there's a couple like finished pieces at one side that this man must make. Yeah, as you like walk in, his door turns around. You see like he's like one of his eyes is like completely like whited over. But, like looks at you with his other like blue eye and greets you. Just, what can I do you for?
Hail, sir. So, apologies, my compatriot seems to have been caught up in a revelry from your forged fumes. We are looking to browse your wares.
Take a look.
And maybe
The other side of the sorry.
and maybe perhaps commission a few pieces in the future if your forge is able to accept the work.
Kind of like rubs his hands a little bit in his apron, just. Aye, well.
I don't know how busy the guard keep you, you know.
Kind of like. Yeah, it's just like the rest of the shop, and yeah, you see like the other side of the shop seems to be that like the metalworking side. There's a few like weapons. You see, there's a couple of swords, one or two like spears. See, there's one like fairly large kite shield. Couple of helmets, but all of it's none of it's like the same. It's all individual pieces. I don't know, some of it looks a bit old. Perhaps secondhand.
Some of these pieces look a bit aged. Is this all your own work or?
Looks over at no, not all mine. Some of it is recovered gear that I do my best to repair. I'm not
very good.
I'm not an amazing blacksmith. Tell you that. And he like looks at you for a second and well, maybe you a dwarf.
Aye, that's aye. I might be the only one.
You're the first dwarf I've seen in maybe 30 years.
30 years? Oh.
I apprenticed under a dwarven smith.
Oh, really? What was his name?
Bimdwell.
Bimdwell. Did he ever give you his clan name?
Oh. I'm afraid I don't remember. He just went by Fwimdwell. He came here a long time ago with some buddies, and though I think
they ran into misfortune, did they?
So he settled down and became the local smith. So I apprenticed under him.
Is he passed on then, or?
Oh, aye. Fortunately, old age got him there. Maybe 30 years ago.
Must
well,
be
everything I know I learned from him.
You must be a good enough smith then, you must.
He was. Some of these pieces are actually some of his work that's just been passed down through the ages, but...
well, sadly I'm not myself, but I'm a mason, so...
A mason? Oh, I'm afraid there's not much stonework in these parts.
Sadly not, but what can you do? Chosen trade.
Well, perhaps you could find work somewhere.
You never know. Somebody might need the walls repaired or buildings built. I don't know.
Of course.
Doesn't seem like there's much of that happening, to be honest.
But
can never be sure.
If anything catches your eye, be sure to let me know. I can do repairs. I can make some rudimentary armor and arms. A common one. I can silver any weapons you want, but if you provide the silver.
Does that work with hammers?
Sorry?
No, does that work with hammers?
Aye.
We'll have to think about. We'll have to get the silver first, obviously, but definitely a good idea.
Aye.
Is it very common with the guard sort of adopt silver weaponry, or is it more
no, the guards actually.
renegade types?
There's a pair of wolf hunters who, well, it was actually quite recently. They a month back or so, they came to me and said they thought there was some werewolves lurking about, so they asked me to silver their weapons. something I hadn't seen done in a long time, not since Farmdale, so took a try or two, but I got there in the end, so
Oh, very
I'd
good.
say
Very
that's
good.
a skill in my repertoire now.
Well, excellent. Excellent.
But,
It's always good to expand your skills. There's a. I've lost
Is
the word.
I.
How much for a sword? What was that, Paul?
There is a great satisfaction in further exploring your craft.
There is I, especially at my age.
Ak, you still got years in you yet.
I'm not so sure about that.
Ah well.
But yeah, so he gestures to. Oh, see what's the price? Yeah. First of all, he gestures to a like a short sword, pretty dwarven in style, right? Like like Gladius, kind of very square, like blade. But
I'll be
this is the eyes,
good to complete that one. You should buy that one.
a piece of run you about 5 gold pieces. And he like gestures to like a long sword. It's got like a slight curve towards the end. Well, there'll be about 8 pieces or so.
Was Sean looking to conspire? I'm sorry to leave.
I may in fact take that short sword if you don't mind.
Yours, there you go, it's yours.
Ding.
5 gold pieces, please.
5 gold pieces. And is that just a normal short sword? Yes.
Yeah, it's just dwarven style.
It's a very nice short sword.
That it is.
Comes with a complimentary scabbard, of course.
Oh wow! He gives me a whole scabbard as well. Throws that in. What a guy.
I mean, the guy's coming down with leather, so like leather's the thing he's trying to kind of.
Say, here's my question.
Yeah,
Where's he getting the fucking leather from?
you can ask him.
I take it that this is some form of wolf leather.
Ah, you'd be right. You've got quite the eye.
Everything's made of wolves around here.
I've got a deal with the wolf hunters, you see. So wolves are
Ah,
the best. So they bring me pelts, bit of meat on the side, and well, I repair their gear. I make any requests they have. Need a new knife. Need a new sword.
Oh, very good. Very good. Where do you
That is-
get your metal from? I haven't heard of any mines around.
Well, most of it's recycled. I'm a little bit ashamed to say that sometimes folks come here, folks lose their way, they lose their lives, their equipment's recovered, I patch it up, or maybe if it's broken, I melt it down and make something new out of it, or
Understandable.
there's not exactly.
Pragmatism. It is how it is.
I suppose so.
Make do.
Mm-hmm. You'll be attending the party this weekend.
He like rolls his eyes a little bit. Aye.
They're very good, them parties.
Yeah, like looks past you, like almost like looking out the windows, the shop, and then like slightly louder voice. I love the parties. The festivals are the best.
No, I really can't wait to be able to join on one.
Oh, you'll love it. I look forward to seeing you there.
Yes, definitely see you there.
It gives you a nod.
Yeah, I'm just like understood. Aye, well, if you have any repairs or perhaps requests, we'll come see you, and of course you can give us whatever the cost would be, and we'll see if we can cover it some way. If you
If
have
you ever
any,
come across any raw metal, I'd be happy to take that.
I'll see what I
aside
can
from
do.
that, if you
Got a miner, so
Ever-
you never know.
ever bring me any maybe old gear, old armor, old weapons, I'll if they're decent condition, I'll pay you for it.
Of course, that's not quite my wheelhouse, but maybe Fergus or somebody else might. It's I'm a bit.
We shall
Goes against my
endeavour
faith.
to.
And if you ever need anything repaired, stop by.
Certainly,
As I say, I can I can repair and make most things up to a certain standard of protection when it comes to the armor. Anyway, aye.
Excellent.
Mechanically, he can do like light and medium armor.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
That's all I need.
Thanks very much for your time. Be sure to come back.
Hey, of course, nice, lovely to meet. It's
Bree.
for so long again. Bree.
Bree, Brittle Barrel.
Brittle Barrel. Pleasure to meet you. If I remember my old master's clan name, I'll be sure to let you know.
I'd be sure to add, if possible, I'd like to let his folks know.
Not to worry.
Thanks.
Can't
Yeah,
let
no,
you know.
I'll leave.
Good day, sir. And then off we go.
Good day.
Well, that was good.
Okay.
He seemed like a nice chap.
That he did.
You can get yourself a nice sword.
Yes, I think I'm quite enjoying the balance of a short sword as opposed to my rapier. And I stopped balancing both of them in my fucking hands. The two short swords I have now. It's dual wielding
You found a nice
type.
silver one. I thought you liked that nice silver one.
What design is your other one?
It's not what?
Like what kind of design is your other one? It's just like generic kind of human made.
The silvered short sword that I collected, I believe.
That he
it
got
was-
from the Death House. The Death House is what he got on.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
That one. Okay. So yeah, okay, that one. That's fine.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Just
Is
fucking.
it cursed?
I mean, how many children did it kill?
This is literally just Fergus right now. I gotta say, this is pretty terrific.
What's this gonna be? I mean, yeah, 2 knives. You gotta have 2 knives. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That's pretty good.
Do that.
Yeah.
Gotta say,
Anyway.
it's pretty terrific.
In the meantime, Bree, sorry, not Bree, Len and Lewin.
Just checking something. My handwritten notes and my computer notes don't match, and I'm a bit concerned.
Why? What do you mean? What doesn't match?
Detect thoughts is not ritual.
I don't know.
I don't think it's ritual.
I don't believe Detect Thoughts is ritual. Hang
I
on.
don't think it is. Off the top
No.
of my head, I don't think it is.
No, unfortunately, it is not a ritual spell.
So I can't prepare it, right?
You can prepare it.
You
if
can prepare it.
Wait.
Have enough prepared slots.
Wait, I did not select to have it prepared before.
Yeah. So you don't have it prepared right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can prepare it now? I can't, right? Because it's...
You
At
cannot.
the end of a long rest, you can choose what you have prepared.
So I can't, like, set it up because it's not ritual.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's all I need to know. Alright, Sean, let's go. Tavern.
Okay.
Alright.
So, pair of you head to the tavern, which you passed by on your way in, and it was like pointed out to you by Irina. It's not too far from the town center where the stocks are and the gallows and stuff. Yeah. So you head towards it. This big, like, large, like 2-story building, like wooden foundation. You see, there's like smoke coming out of the chimney. As you point to see, there's like there's like a handful of ravens sitting on top of it. Yeah, and outside the front you see there's like a painted sign that depicts like a blue waterfall with the words like blue water in below it. As you're like approaching, you see there's like a trio of like drunk locals kind of like burst out of the door, kind of like laughing, and one like begins to trip and almost falls kind of thing. As the door opens, there's like a soft yellow light kind of flooding out. Very welcoming and warm looking in this dreary looking city. But yeah, so you make your way over, you
Mhm.
head in through the door.
Yeah.
See, there's like,
Nice change, what we're usually used to in this
yeah, it is
dead
quite
land.
Usually different from the land.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um,
Oh,
as you,
sorry.
no, you're fine, you're fine. Please do roleplay with each other, that's fine. Yeah, as you walk in the front door, immediately, like, to your, like, left and right of the door, there's just, like, pegs where, like, a few, like, cloaks, so people are, like, hanging. Yeah, you walk in, tavern's, like, packed with, tables and chairs, like, narrow paths between them. There's a bar that stretches along one wall, and, like, an upper balcony as well. Think very, like Western saloon style, where stairs up the side
Mhm.
leading to like upper floor, but like the top is like an open, like the tap room is like a 2-story
Yeah.
open room kind of thing.
Because you gotta have like the balcony
Um,
for horse to lean over.
Of course, yeah. And of course, when the inevitable bar fight kicks off and somebody's
Somebody's
get
gotta
thrown
fall
in.
off and land on a table. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. And the table where all the gangsters are playing cards.
Yeah, and they throw down their cards on top of the collapsed guy and they all start fighting each other. Yeah, it's gotta
Break the
happen.
bottle over someone. You have to take a drink of the bottle first and then break it over.
Yeah, exactly.
I found some
all the
planner in the Blue Water Inn, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So yeah. So bar along one wall, balcony, staircase. Yeah. So there's like staircase, and then like one wall has the balcony, and then like another wall. So it's like an L shape kind of balcony. Yeah. You notice all the windows are like fitted with like shutters on the inside, and also there's like an iron grates on the outside as well. Lanterns hanging from the bar and rest on tables, casting all that yellow light. And there's a big fireplace off to one side, like kind of warming the whole room. And lastly, you notice there are quite a few like stuffed wolf heads along the walls. So
Between this
you head
and
in proper,
Barovia,
kinda
there really
look
is an
around.
infestation, it seems.
Oh my god, Lewin, look. They have a water feature inside this tavern. What is? They have a waterfall inside the tavern, right? No? Did they misunderstand?
The sign outside
Yeah.
has a picture of a waterfall.
Oh my god, that is so disappointing. Anyway.
How fucking rich?
Inside the
Yeah, how rich do you have to be to get the plumbing ready? Like, holy shit.
I'm afraid.
Not rich. Dwarven.
Alright, you're not here. Fuck you. Sorry, Reese. Yeah, what was it?
Yeah. So yeah, pretty large tavern. As you like walk in, it's maybe like 40 feet like wide and about
shit.
maybe 20 feet the other way. That other way part is where the bar is. Yeah, like you walk. I have a picture actually. Hold on. Be a lot easier.
Lewin.
Of like
last
the
time
interior?
Last time we chose to stay somewhere,
It's a very nice design.
it did not end well. So maybe we should
Ooh.
just get a drink and sit down and just look around before we get a room.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Apparently, I think this is from Neverwinter, Reed? How does that look?
Ooh,
Actually that's pretty close.
so pretty.
So it is.
But, yeah, sounds a good idea. I was thinking of maybe asking them, see if we can get some work. Sort of like,
Want to get work in the bar?
no. Well, I mean, it would be a steady pay. No, I was more thinking along the lines of Irina, maybe an escort job, not that kind of escort job. Please, do not say that to Fergus. I'll never hear the end of it. No, just like how we brought Irina here from Barovia. See if anyone needs any help for
I thought
people
she
with
was
our.
doing okay with the church and the orphanage.
No, I know she is, but in case someone else is in the similar situation, you never know. Could be a good way to get paid.
Regardless, I think that's a great way to open up conversation with the bartender.
Mm.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Yeah. Come with me,
Is
actually.
there anything? other people in this bar?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry, I just realized I was actually signed into Roll20 in Amrita's account, so I was like, why can't I edit anything? Why can't I see everybody's sheets? Why can't I fucking change the page and stuff?
Oh. So the inn isn't actually empty.
Oh no, it is far from empty.
Oh, excellent. Cool.
Sorry, I was just.
No,
I like
take your
to-
time. Just checking.
I like to describe everything that's not people or creatures, and then leave people and creatures to like the last thing to be described.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, you build it up.
Because I
Yeah,
find that
totally.
like if I'm like, oh yeah, you see X and Y in the corner, like you see shitty Aragorn in the corner, and then I describe the rest of the bar. You kind of fixate on, oh, I want to talk to that guy. So you just
Yeah,
put
no, you're
everything
absolutely.
else
That's
on.
absolutely correct. You're absolutely right.
It doesn't blend in. It's very standout. Yeah, 100%.
I want to see shitty Aragon.
I'm just like Fergus.
I'm better, Aragon.
No.
I've got 2 swords. That motherfucker only had 1. What a bitch. I've actually got 3 swords. I'm 3 times better than Aragon.
Wait, 3 swords? I thought you only got the 2 short swords. What?
And I've got a rapier as well.
Why? Sell one of them.
He holds the rapier in his teeth when he fights.
Oh,
Nathan,
God.
a true man never compares himself to Aragon. He just watches, respects, and goes away. Why do you have to do this?
Got him. Okay.
Wait.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a on Roll20. That's the top room. I just
Okay.
think it's nice to be able to visualize.
Hmm.
Yeah. So. Look at all this litter. Yeah. There's maybe about like a dozen pretty standard dressed like locals, you know. There's like a group of what look like maybe farmers are hobbled together at one table. There's one table that's got like a couple more like well dressed individuals. See it like at one of the sides, like single table and 2 chairs. There's like a couple sitting, having like some food. As you enter, like the smell of like food is just heavenly. It smells delicious in here. Yeah, there's also you see in one kind of like far corner, just sitting by himself having a drink. There's a fairly like almost like Vistani style dress, like very almost flamboyant individual, sitting in like very like dandelion essentially.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, are we talking
kind of
like video game dandelion or show dandelion?
I mean, to be honest, either. Like
Fair.
just season 2 Jaskier from the show, I guess,
Okay.
or Witcher 3 dandelion. Very nicely dressed, kind of like poofy cuffs kind of thing. A little like Robin Hood style, like feather cap type.
Oh, a
thing.
proper feathered cap. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then at another table, there's the most well-dressed pair of people you've seen so far, who you definitely think must be like nobles, who are like in noble attire. I don't know how to describe it very well,
Yeah.
but yeah, they scream privilege and noblehood to you. As
Sure.
it's just a pair of young men who look very similar. You think must be like related in some way. Just sitting like taking drinks. Yeah. As you kind of walk in, you're kind of like looking all around yourselves. A fairly tall woman who's quite like well dressed in like blacks and blues, like hair tied up in a bun, approaches you, maybe like in her like, late 30s, 40s or so. Comes up, oh, welcome. Can I get you a seat? Can I get you a drink, or how can I be of service? Danica Martikov.
Oh,
That-
hi,
Danica,
nice
pleasure
to meet you. Yes, drink and a seat would be great.
Oh, she's coming right up, and she takes you over to like a table that's just like empty. That's got like 5 or 6 chairs around it. Sets you down, and right. Well, as far as drinks go, we've got 2 types of wine. One is a little bit more expensive than the other, but that's because it tastes better. So, got purple grape smash number 3, or red crushed dragon.
What's your recommendation? We're new here, so we don't really know.
Oh, the purple grape smash is always a favorite.
I think
We
we'll go with
recognize
that.
it? Is it the
You
same?
recall that the tavern you were in the village of Barovia, the bottles all said purple grape smash number 3,
Mm-hmm.
and the bottles you picked up from the baskets from after the death house also said
yes.
purple grape smash number 3.
Ah, yes, Fergus drank those.
This is a very common wine.
You're not here!
You're not here.
You hear this echo from somewhere. My magics are becoming stronger with every day.
The doors blow open and the wind howling.
Clunk.
I just, why?
Oh, Devon.
Yeah, the purple grape smash would be lovely. Glass of
Yes,
purple.
I'll have a purple smash too.
Yours coming right up. It's 5 silver for a pint.
Christ.
That's fine. It's 10 silver to 1 gold, right? I forgot.
Yeah.
Grabs gold.
Let's keep it simple and not go into the hundreds.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, don't be retarded like I am with my D&D game.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
But
It's beyond the scope of this game because we're already in pennies. It's a very
Also, can I just say, so me and Amrita were like looking at our characters for your campaign. Holy fuck, the amount of haul in that cart.
yeah, the amount of shit you guys have in that cart is insane.
Like-
Yeah,
You have no idea how much I have
Thousands of gold
stolen.
or something.
yeah. Like the
I have-
door alone.
I have 4 cities vaults under a
Can I-
door in
right.
the back of a cart under a rug.
Sean,
Layers of protection on
Do you
that.
remember the last heist?
Yeah.
Where I broke into the city's vault and then emptied it into the back of the cart directly via a rope and a blanket.
That small town is
Sean realized that he couldn't keep the gold in boxes anymore because I stole the boxes, so he stored it all as individual coins, so I couldn't steal it. But I stole it anyway.
Good times.
Fuck you, Sean.
Yeah. No,
Keep
when
your
you
treasure in the fucking attic as
no, they don't
gold
expect.
coins.
They don't expect a cat burglar. That is a fucking magical bullshit. Sorry, Reese. Apologies. Continue.
So yeah, she does come right up and
sorry, you said 5 silver?
yeah, 5 silver for a pint.
That's half a gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you only have gold, yeah, just take off 1 gold and
Minus
5
give yourself
silver.
5 silver.
Oh, I just did 14.5 gold.
I mean that also works, I guess. Fine.
I'm sorry.
That could,
Why things
that
we
could
don't
get
want to do this?
could get a bit complicated.
14.5.
Can we just change it now? Just put it
Let's
to
not get into
gold and
fucking-
5 silver.
Let's not get into fucking decimals.
Let's not look at economy full stop.
Oh, yeah, did you guys hear the fucking next season of Spice and Wolf has been announced? It's in development.
that's brilliant.
Nice.
Yeah. So, the anime lovers.
So, yeah, coming right up. Can I get you anything to eat? My husband is an excellent cook. Although we don't have much in the way of supplies, so it mostly boils down to wolf steak and some vegetables, but it is delicious.
I'll take the vegetables, please.
Alright,
Alright.
and yourself, young man?
I'll take the whole thing, please. We're only working off of rabbit stew right now, so we'll be killed for a full meal.
Oh, tell me, would you be staying the night? Because if you are, then food is included in the price of the room, so...
We didn't want to
We'll
presume,
do
but
that,
yes,
yes.
that would be lovely, please.
It's,
We've got 4 individuals, so 4 rooms available. Wanna...
Right, so it's 1 gold piece for a bed, so that'd be 4 gold total.
Okay.
Of course, it's including your dinner this evening, as well as some breakfast tomorrow.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Len, don't worry about it. Just give her 5 gold, so that should cover your stuff as well.
He's like a prince or something.
No, I just have gold left over. That's literally it.
Yeah, so he's a prince or something, right? I have gold left over.
Yeah, she checks it on you, and right, I'll bring all your stuff right now, and once your friends arrive, we'll get them some food too. She heads off. You see her go like past the bar, like through a door into, like as the door briefly opens, you enter like a large kitchen. You see like a fairly tall man, like big black beard, currently like big apron, standing over a table, must be like cutting some vegetables. I bit my tongue.
Oh, mid-sentence. Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, one ice cube? Why are you drinking
No.
hot coffee?
It wasn't that bad. It was okay. Just a little bit. I nipped it. Yeah. So guy standing conventional. You see, or you door closes. A few minutes pass. And she comes back out with two like tankards. Sets in front of you, like full of wine. And then she sits down for a second herself and oh, tell me, well, we don't get newcomers into Valaki very often, so what are you hailed from? Where are you going, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we've just come in from Barovia, traveling with a friend. And we're actually just looking for work, if that's at all possible. We're a bit unfamiliar with the area, so
Funnily enough, this was our destination.
yeah,
Oh,
actually.
well, welcome. I hope Valaki hasn't been too unkind towards you.
Yeah, I just as I'm about to speak, I just side-eye Len for a second. What do you think of the festivals that are going on? Do you enjoy them?
I like
Sort of
looks
raise
and
my
like
eyebrows.
the face doesn't like change. Still got like quite a happy smile. Oh, the festivals. They're my favorite. I love the festivals so much. You see, like the eyes are just like deadpan.
Yeah, looking forward to
If you
experiencing that.
As she finishes saying that, she kind of like looks at you, and just gives like the subtlest of like winks.
Nice.
if you don't mind me asking, what exactly happens at these festivals? Because I haven't been to a festival myself, so this is going to be my first one, and I'm really looking forward to knowing what would be there.
Wait, full
Well,
festival in here or festival in general?
Important.
Well, the Baron he picks a theme. So last time it was the Wolfhead Jamboree. So we essentially killed a bunch of wolves, stuck their heads on pikes, and paraded around the town. This time is the Festival of the Blazing Sun. So I believe he's commissioned a large wicker sun and is going to set it alight in the middle of the town square.
Wolves on all that
Pikes.
sticks, pikes. That sounds like fun.
Oh, it was delightful. I was so happy when some of the blood fell onto my children's heads.
I would imagine that, it provided a lot of meat for your famous wolf.
It actually did do that day, so
Oh, yeah.
I suppose
Okay.
I can't complain too much. Not that I'm complaining.
You're not complaining? No, of course not. No. Yes. Has there been any news recently in town? Just curious, looking for anything to go off of.
So I would say, what was the start of it here?
Is there any news recently in town besides the festivals that you can think of?
News.
Anything noteworthy?
That's a question.
That was the wrong question.
Let me think. Roll me, just roll me a flat and 20 a second, Sean.
Flat D20, of course. 15?
Wait, where is it? 15. Oh, wow, 15, okay.
Oh no.
Kind of like looks at you and like kind of gets like the word. A bit of like a like shit-eating grin, kind of like devilish, kind of like news or rumors.
So I look at Len.
Because there's a difference.
Reference.
Rumors, of course.
Well, I heard just the other night that there's been some strange purple light coming from the Baron's house.
I know what purple light is. What it means.
There's
I mean-
a lot of things it could mean.
It could be anything from necromancy to he's got LEDs.
Purple is always evil.
This is true.
That's true.
Ain't no magic ever come from purple. Nothing good.
You know I need some of that purple drink, boys.
Stop. Looks at Len. Purple light.
Purple light. Do you
That
feel like
magic
you know
thing.
more?
I'm afraid they actually don't in this regard. It was just a patron the other night was telling me about it.
A who?
A patron.
A patron. Who is? If you don't mind me, well, I don't think you mind me asking. Who is this patron? Is he or she here now?
He kind of like looks around. He's not here at the minute. His name's Alec. Comes in maybe every other night or every 2 nights or so.
Well, I'm gonna be here for the foreseeable future. Very curious to learn
If
more
he-
about the purple light.
If he pops in, I'll be sure to point him to you.
Sounds like a plan.
Just kind of like looks and just like thinks for a second. What else?
Do you know if there's anyone that possibly needs a hand with anything? Like I said, we are looking for work.
That's a excellent question. Give me a quick second. Then she gets up, heads back towards the kitchen.
Do we have our
Away
stew
for
yet?
maybe, like a minute or two. Comes back with your food. Sets down a plate of like roasted vegetables, must have been cooked in some sort of like nice like oil and garlic and stuff.
And wolf fat.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that's the
It's really
juicy part.
good. Sets down this big like pretty sizable steak with some vegetables on the side in front of you, Lewin. Smells delightful. As she does, she kind of like sits down with you again. Saying as you mentioned it, actually, we here at the tavern could actually do with a wee hand. She says that the door opens, the kitchen door opens, and the man walks out. This pretty tall, like dark hair, big black beard man walks out and kind of like rubbing his hands in the apron, kind of thing. Walks over and. Oh, good evening. My name's Erwin. Pleasure to meet you. Like,
So just like,
out to like shake your hands.
stand up, brush myself off, and give him a hand.
Yeah.
Seems like the kind of guy you just want to go give a hug.
Yeah, he gives off that kind of vibe, like a big teddy bear kind of thing. As he kind of stands there and like hands on the hips kind of thing.
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've interrupted your food. I hope it's to
It's
your.
fine. It's lovely so far. I've had it.
Satisfaction.
Yeah. That guy space. I hope it's to your satisfaction. It's not my best work, but it's pretty good. Hope you enjoy. Has Danica told you? And then I was about to. And then he kind of like shuts up, and then she leans forward again. So, well, you've had some of the wine. It's not bad. It comes from a winery to the west from here. It's called the Wizards of Wine, and well, the only winery in Barovia where we get all of our wine from. Its latest shipment is a week late, and that's never happened before. So, we would be very generous to anyone who could find out why it's late and get the shipments running again. Then Erwin kind of like steps in. It's actually my family that owns the winery, but there's a bit of bad blood between me and my father, so we don't really speak. Otherwise, I'd go myself, but well, you know how family is.
Of course. Understood. Okay.
And Danica kind of like leans forward again. So, if you were to get us our wine once more, I'm sure we could work out some sort of reasonable reward, be that monetary in value, perhaps some board and food for some time.
Okay,
We can
that's good.
negotiate.
We could.
Is there
just-
anything to indicate that this cook guy, Arvin?
Erwin?
Yeah, is he a magic user of any sort? Is there any way to detect?
You could
That like Wizard
Fucking,
gift.
does he have calluses on his fingertips from writing magic scrolls?
I don't know. Roll me a.
Intelligence perception?
I want to say insight.
Hmm.
Because like, you're fairly used to people who can use magic, and then I imagine there's some similarities that
Yeah.
people have, be that in the way they speak or the way they move or something. So you're like looking for those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say insight.
Okay.
Ooh.
No. You think he's just a normal chef?
Okay.
Nothing about him betrays any kind of magical knowledge or ability.
That is such a shit roll. No wonder. I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
Rita.
last one to see how much I rolled, so
Oh,
You do have lucky.
that's why I have no idea. I'm always the last one to know how.
You do have lucky.
I do have lucky. I have one left. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Same answer.
Oh.
This is on you, Sean.
Nothing about him gives any kind of magical ability or knowledge.
Okay. I'm all out of luck. Next.
Ha. That's a funny line.
Souls without you.
So yeah, I'd say maybe sometime around now would be when the other two might arrive. If they come straight to the tavern from the blacksmith, or do you do something else?
It's up to Fergus.
I think we'll go directly to the tavern after the blacksmith.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'd say it's been probably the same amount of time that you've done other things that you probably walk into the tavern right now. If you would, you see Len and Lewin sitting at a table. You see a tall, fairly attractive woman, like 40s, like hair tied in a bun, talking with them, and a man standing behind her, like hands on his hips, with like a big black beard and like a chef's apron.
Looks like a teddy bear.
Yeah, looks like a teddy bear.
And they're talking to you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely talking to them too. As you walk in, the man kind of looks over and like just walk over to you and just oh, newcomers, welcome. Can I get you some drink? Get you something to sit
Sure,
down?
why not?
Please, yes. I can only apologize for whatever they've done, by the way.
They?
I gesticulate at those two.
I'm on!
Yeah, like turns and like there's user.
There are two friends.
Of course. Please come sit down. He gestures over, like the pair of you sits.
We don't know that he said this, right?
Fergus?
We didn't hear that.
Probably not. So like you're maybe like 15-20 feet away from each other. So, as you sit down, the man kind of like looks at you. My name is Erwin Martikov. This is my wife Danica. We run the inn.
Pleasure to meet you. It's
Leave,
quite a nice establishment.
Before we get into any, well, you two are new to this. Let me get you a drink first and foremost.
A drink would be nice, aye.
He heads off, and then as he like leaves, Danica kind of like to you two is sorry, the drinks are 5 silver. Sometimes my husband forgets to mention that.
A generous man.
Too generous sometimes. He's been known to let people stay here for free if they tug on the heartstrings too much.
Oh.
I'll
you're
slip
sure
over a
he
gold
does.
for those two.
I swear we'd go under if it wasn't for me.
Oh.
Yeah, you pass the gold, she takes it.
Mhm.
Maybe like half a minute later, he comes back with 2 pints of wine. Sets them down.
So,
Yes, they work in pints.
They come in pints?
Yeah. So, as he brings the drinks back, he kind of stands there, and Danica addresses you two, the newcomers. So I was just telling your compatriots here about a slight issue that we have after Master. What was it?
Erwin?
I don't think you gave names.
Oh no, we did not give names. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Where are my manners?
Oh, he stood up
I'm
and shook
Len,
his
and
hand.
this is Lewin.
after Master Lewin informed us that he was looking for some work or anybody who needs any help. Told him that we've actually been late on a shipment of wine to the inn. The comes from this winery off to the west, only winery in Barovia. So as it stands, if we don't get that delivery, well, no more wine, and that would not be good for people.
That's fair.
So
I'm sure we
we
can help you
were
out there.
discussing the prospect of, if you help us get our wine shipment, we can negotiate some sort of monetary reward or
That sounds like fair, aye.
free accommodation and food for an amount of time.
Could I ask the
Something
state
like
of the roads between here and the winery?
Erwin kind of sort of like arms folding and well, it's been a very long time since I travelled that way myself, but whenever one of my brothers is the one that makes the delivery, speak with him and he never mentions anything particularly hazardous. Last time I went that way, the roads are fairly travelled. Some people do trade between here and another town called Kresk, as well as the monthly shipments of wine. So it's a travelled road, a little bit more travelled actually than the road east to the village of Barovia.
So, and how long would it actually take us if we were to go straight there? Or do we pass through Kresk? And what would be the duration?
Not quite. So they're both to the west.
Mhm.
Right, let me just pull up my travel table.
Travel to.
There's a lot of places in Barovia.
Yeah.
Don't say.
Do-do-do. So to get directly to the wine, it would take you just over a day. If you head there at a brisk pace, fairly quickly, you could probably get there for between sunrise and sundown. But otherwise, you may need to camp. Kresk itself is a little bit closer. Essentially, you head west. The winery is on a road that branches down to the south, and Kresk is continued onwards from there.
I see.
I know. That seems like accurate enough.
Yeah.
I hope.
As you're like Danica kind of like cracks in, just you don't have to accept it straight away. Let us sit, let you sit, drink your wine.
No, we'll do
Would you
it.
two like some
100%
food?
I'm in.
Have a talk about it. Have a think.
No,
Let's
I'm
not
saying
rush
I'll do
into
it.
anything.
No. It's fine. I'll do it in the morning. No problem.
Oh, that's
Okay,
more
then.
then.
Nothing else to do.
That is true.
See, just one
Well,
thing.
apart
though.
from fucking around to the Baron, but like, yeah.
Would it be okay if you could maybe tell the guys at the gates to let us in? Because last time we got in, it wasn't particularly pleasant experience. Would this happen every time?
Well, I'd say once you become relatively known to the guards, it'll be fine. If you're newcomers, then of course they're going to be a bit suspicious. So no, it should be fine. I think. But in the meantime, you two, Master, looks to you, Fergus.
Master Fergus.
Fergus and
Bree.
Bree, could you get you some food? We have some, mostly just wolf steak and some nice roast vegetables on the side.
That'd be lovely, aye.
Right, you two as well, Fergus?
Yes, that would be very pleasant indeed.
Very good. And then they both get up and head towards the kitchen. Leave the four of you.
Yeah, shit. Aye, it seems like a good enough cause. Get some wine for the good people of the town. Put the local in.
I thought so. I just looked at me now. She did mention that one of the other patrons, a man named Alec, had passed by the Baron's manor. Apparently there was some purple light coming out of one of the windows. Now I'm not magically proficient, so I don't know if is it something we should bother investigating now, or worry about it later when we get back?
I don't know.
Just it's purple doesn't mean it's necromancy or anything like that.
I didn't suggest that. I was
There
just
any
wondering.
reason for purple light? Like fucking Fergus and Len can make purple light if they want. It's not hard.
Indeed.
I
But-
will say that this
Hmm.
this guy, this Baron,
He could
seems
just
to
like
be a
purple
bit of a
light.
shady character.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
definitely. But I don't know if he's. I don't know if purple light's like enough to go fucking bursting down his door.
No, of course not. No.
I think
A
we
wee
should
bit
meet
more
with
than
this
that before I
Alec
go
guy
smash his head in.
before we do anything else.
Fair enough. Well,
Hmm.
at the very least, we've got the job now. So
Hmm.
Aye,
We
well,
have a place to
please.
stay now.
That's true. It's quite nice actually.
hmm
Pretty
did you guys
cozy, pretty warm feeling.
did you two get
Um,
anything nice?
I take out lift up my sword, still in its pommel, and put it down on the table. Scabbard, that's the word I'm thinking of. Still in its scabbard, put it on the table.
The sword is still in its pommel.
The sword, still on its pommel, put it on the table.
But you already
This
have
is nice,
two.
like dwarven style sword on the table.
Ooh.
Nice.
But you already have two.
Yes.
Fair?
Holiday.
Would you like one?
No, I have a perfectly good one.
Then that's fine then.
But why do you? No, it's not my business. It's your money.
Oh, 2 are for fighting and 1's for show.
You're a shit.
Fair.
You keep buying things,
That's what money's for.
but you can also just take.
Take them?
What
do you
hero
mean?
has to be a kleptomaniac?
What? I'm not going to start stealing from the peasantry. What do you think I am? A peasant?
Did you rob
Brian,
graves?
Brian Fergus, would you two like another description of the tavern, or were you okay? Were you listening?
I was listening, yes. There are other wealthy people here, that is correct, yes?
Yes.
What do they
There are-
look like?
A pair of men, fairly young, maybe like 20-ish, like early 20s,
Mm-hmm.
who are just sitting at a table by themselves, just like drinking and like laughing at each other. They look like both, like handsome young noblemen looking kind of things. Yeah,
Oh,
like
Fergus,
very
some of your cunt
nice
mates
attire.
you go talk to.
See, one thing I can confirm is that no matter who we speak to, all they say is that these festivals are great.
Yes,
I'm not able
the
to.
festivals are great.
They are indeed. Now, moving on from that,
No,
I-
they're great.
they are great.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
We're not able to find any other.
I'm not supposed to lie.
I know you're not supposed to lie, and I really appreciate the honesty. And I'm being very honest here too, but we need to speak beyond just the one thing over and over.
I give up.
There's nothing more I'm learning.
The festivals are obviously not excellent, since nobody in the town likes them.
Please, can I look around and see if anyone else is listening?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, fucking what? Why is it always perception when I want to look for stuff?
Great, they're not
What?
excellent.
Do you want to give me
because-
some other example you want to use?
I want to use... Sleight of hand too.
I'm gonna say no.
See, this is why, Nathan, you don't get nice things.
Does a 13 do anything?
Look around. Most people seem to be pretty involved in their own conversations. As you're like looking, you think one older man was like looking towards you, but then looked away as you did, but you're not sure if you actually noticed that or not, kind of thing. Like,
Okay.
That is cummy Aragorn, isn't it? Whatever you said. No, Brie, they're not excellent because they're going to be even better than they were before. We know that, and that's where we'll leave that topic. But what I mean is, we don't know much about anything else, really.
Then what we need is some more experience of this town.
Wait.
Yeah.
So, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We know they're taking people and they're literally reformatting their brain.
What is reformatting?
It's a dwarven terminology. You wouldn't know it, filthy human stuff.
I'm just okay. Sorry for asking.
They're literally mind washing them so that they all go along that the town is happy. When we all know that being happy does not mean shite.
True.
Look at Furious. He's been miserable for the past 2 weeks and we've not seen hide nor hair of the boy.
I've had an excellent time, to be honest.
Exactly. Look, he's even lying.
That's very valid.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I say we do this, get the wine back. That's important. Then we go see what this whole facility's about, where they take people in.
Mm-hmm.
What's the word again?
Reformation Center.
Reformation, was it? I think it was close.
Reformation?
It was the Reformation Centre. You're quite right. Fuck for me. Not a fan.
Yeah.
No.
So I say we go there, see what's happening. If it's bad, then we take care of it.
I'm going to try to speak to what's his name? The
Thoreau?
teddy bear guy.
The chef?
Yeah,
Chef.
and ask him why is this shipment late this time? Has this happened before? And
Okay. You like head over to the bar.
order another round. for
Currently,
the boys.
Danica is like behind the bar. You don't see Erwin. You can like ask her to get him.
Yeah,
She'll like you order another round and you say no, and also could I speak to Erwin kind of thing.
yeah.
She heads off and we call heads off, and then a moment later, Erwin walks out. Kind of walks his hand.
Bless you.
Jesus.
Bless you.
Just gonna
Wipes
mute
his hand
myself
down.
in a minute.
Yeah, please do.
Snowboard, damn it.
Huh?
I forgot to wax my snowboard.
Oh, it's okay.
Anyway, yeah, he comes out and looks, you know, hey, you're looking at me.
Yes, I was actually. Thank you so much for the drinks and everything, by the way.
Of
It's
course.
fantastic. I can only imagine that the wine at the source is even better. But
Aye, it is.
I was just wondering, this whole delay in shipment thing, does it happen often?
No. Maybe once or twice. It's maybe a day late, but to be a whole week, cause for worry.
Have you had any communication with the people who typically deal with this for you?
Not since my last shipment, a month and a week ago. That's the only time I really have any communication with the old family. So
Don't mind me asking. Do not talk to them.
I don't talk to my father. Out of him tossing me out.
Well, as horrible as that may have been for you at the time, you really made something for you.
Thank you. That means a lot. I do what I can. I like to think I run a fairly decent establishment.
I can guarantee. And when you're done with your shift, you should definitely join us for drinks sometime. It would be lovely to have you to sit and chat to, and of course your wife as
I would love to, I'm sure. Once we see to all the other patrons, of course.
well. Oh no, of course. After closing.
Aye.
Right, thank you so much for your food and all the information. We will take care of this for you.
No worries. Chat to you later.
Yeah.
Heads back into the kitchen.
Go back to them and I report. That's all I found. Assuming you heard everything.
What?
Did not hear anything?
Yeah. I mean, we heard you, Amrita. By character, we didn't hear anything.
Oh yeah.
Do you mean them as players or them in character?
Yeah.
In character, they didn't hear anything.
I know in character you did not hear anything, but as players you heard what was
Okay, yeah,
being
you
said.
just don't want to repeat yourself. So,
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah. As you get back, like Danica comes back out with another 4 tankards of wine.
You know, I think what we could do is we could ask those gentlemen there to join us.
How about you do that and I pretend that I don't know who they are or that I already hate their guts by looking at them?
Good
Okay.
idea.
Can I ask? Oh, never mind. He's gone for it.
No.
He's gone.
Well, you
What
know
are you
him.
saying?
If you want, go on, head on.
No.
Please say a piece.
Why those men in particular?
Judging by their look, they are obviously men of wealth, and therefore will know the Baron.
Right, this is regarding the Baron. Okay.
Indeed.
This is the class thing again, isn't it, Leon?
No, all I'm saying is if we're looking for something to do when we get back from our escapade and retrieving the wine, we are going to want to find people that already know the Baron and make ourselves known to him.
True.
Therefore, a night of revelry will leave them fresh in our mind, and so they will recognise us the next time they see us, introduce us to the Baron, and then we have an inn.
Are
Your
there
mind
any
works
books
in
at the
lovely
corner of
ways.
this building? Or...
My mind works as all politicians and nobles does. Excuse me, madam. Can we have another 2 jugs of wine, please?
Hey?
Could some of the finer wine, if you do not mind.
I got you a paying for it.
Of course. The final wine is a gold apiece.
The 3 of us are just sitting away, right, in our usual table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4 of you are still all together, are you not?
Oh,
I don't think Fergus has left the table yet.
He's
I have
not
not
left
now.
yet.
Please,
He's about
Oh,
to.
okay.
I like lean close to her and go. I lean close to me and go. Would it be possible to run a tab for the evening, since we are going to be travelling to assist you tomorrow?
I don't see why not.
You are a saintly woman. Thank you.
I'll get you that red dragon crush right now. Okay, heads off. Comes back 1 minute later with 3 tankards of wine. The purple grip smash is very like very dark red, purpley in color almost. This one is very vibrant red.
Can I look over and see what those guys are drinking, by the way?
You have a look. It looks like they're drinking the purple grape smash.
Interesting.
There's also though like at their table there's already like 4 empty tankards as well.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Go with it, gentlemen. Don't shout across the
I,
bar.
I assume they're like close to us, yes?
They're maybe like 10 feet away or 15 feet away or so.
Would I be able to like lean back to get within conversational distance of them?
10 feet?
From the bar?
Then we just fall down.
From the bar is very far away.
Okay, then I suppose I'll have to go up to them.
I suppose you will.
Like a true nobleman.
I go up to them, I place down the 2 jugs of wine. Excuse me,
Kinda,
gentlemen.
look up at you. As you get closer, you see like both of them are quite like a bit rosy cheeked, a bit bleary eyed, like definitely quite tipsy.
I could not help but notice you when I walked in that you are obviously men of distinction. I am new in town.
Looks up at you. Well, sir, you have quite the eye. Yes, we are men of distinction, aren't we, brother? Yes, we are men of distinction. You, sir, you look like you're a man of bearing yourself.
Indeed, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sir Fergus Amon.
Fergus Amon, and like one like stands up. Karl Wachter, and the other one stands up. Nikolai Wachter.
It is an absolute pleasure to acquaint to you both. Please, may I ask if you join us?
Of course. More the merrier.
Indeed it is, sir. And escort them back to the table, have a couple extra chairs brought over.
Yeah, they sit down, introduce themselves once more.
Now, gentlemen, we've been discussing your delightful town that exists here. We were wondering about the general flavour.
What?
Well, it seems that this town is actually quite revelrous as opposed to most of the other dark places in this area.
Well, of course. Why wouldn't it be? We have wine. We have walls. Nothing to be afraid of. Isn't that right, brother? That is right, brother.
No, it's from what I've heard. This has all been fabricated by our noble baron.
Oh, pish posh. Let's not talk of such matters. Let's just have a nice drink amongst friends, eh? You take the big giraffe.
Oh, of course. I'll also take a large draft. Can we attempt to liquor them up more and attempt to gain more information from these fucking people?
You can try.
Can I just get something straight? Nathan, you brought these two men over to our table, yes?
Yes.
You did.
Okay. Either of you two interacting with them?
Don't think so.
No.
If anything, they kind of like cast their eyes over all of you, and then kind of just pay attention to Fergus.
Then the three of us just turn around and form our
As they
Damn right,
almost like
cunts.
look down the nose at the rest of you.
Dude, I'm gonna punch one of them cunts.
No, let's not make a scene.
I'm gonna do it.
Yet.
I'm
Not
gonna
yet.
do it.
Yet. Not yet. So,
Just go by the fire.
no, definitely not. Let's keep up appearances
What appearance?
She
of not beating them to death.
She,
I'm a dwarf, who cares?
Oh, some of them do, apparently.
I'm the only dwarf in this entire fucking place. Who's gonna tell me shite?
let's go to the warmth of the fireplace.
Alright, let's go.
Well, let's go. Enjoy Fergus.
Okay, so
I was fully prepared to like shut her mouth and drunk.
And you all leave. Wow.
they all leave.
You literally brought over two random cunts that we did not agree to our table.
I
Of course we
literally talked to you about it.
Yeah,
did.
and I
You didn't
told
agree to it.
No,
Fuck
but they're
them, you
influenced
fucked
us. Like
Yeah, I'm
that.
pretty sure Bree literally said, if you bring them over, I will pretend to ignore, I will ignore you and pretend I don't know you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I didn't
I
listen
never
to
talked
her.
to these fucking guys.
You informed us, Nathan. We didn't agree to it or like it.
Oh, that's fine then. That's fine.
As they all
We need
leave,
the bathroom.
one of them, Carl, looks to you.
Mhm.
Well, it seems your friends aren't in the mood for drinking.
More bully to
Did you
them.
just say I wasn't in the mood for drinking?
Oh
No,
no.
great.
No.
Not worth it. They're not worth it. Can't. Come on.
Bruce stopped, and you're just, you know when you're pushing somebody, their heels are just sliding
Yeah.
across the floor? That's
Yeah.
what's happening right now.
Yeah. I'll just drag her like my arm around her neck and.
I'll get you a pint on me.
Wait, that's me throat. Wait.
Len 100%. Len with
You know, that's...
Len will 100% throat slam one of us.
Yeah, so as they all leave, the other one, Nikolai, turns to you, Fergus, and let's say we play a drinking game, eh?
Oh god.
No, that sounds
just
like
watch.
more of that. No, that sounds like more fun than anything else. Can I just get those guys' names again, please?
Nikolai and Carl Wachter. And I'm going to type Wachter for you because you will spell it wrong.
WALKTER is what I have.
Watched her or Walter or something.
Yeah, Carl and Nikolai.
That is not how I thought you would spell Wachter.
Sean,
Yes.
will you please look at your Discord?
I'm looking at my Discord.
Sorry, our chat.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah. So, Fergus, let's just say proceed to spend the rest of the evening drinking with these two.
Yes. Can I form some drinking games which will allow me to glean more information about who they are as people?
Yes. Roll me just like a. Give me like a flat charisma. Okay.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
This is just a gauge how much information you get. You will get some information regardless.
It's a 4.
Let's see how much. Okay.
That's a 4.
So,
Son of a
Okay.
bitch.
so you spend your evening just like drinking with these two, getting information. So, at the end of the evening, I shall inform you what you learn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the meantime, Bree, Lewin, and Lan, you head off to a different table. You sit down, begin to drink again. As you do, door opens and Arena walks into the tavern. Like looks around, spots the three of you, and just kind of like immediately comes over and like
We've
sits
had
down.
a good amount of wine by now, right?
You've had like a pint and a half,
Oh.
so you're
okay.
pretty tipsy probably.
Nothing.
Yeah. Like,
You're tipsy. You're not.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, she sits, casts an eye over at Fergus and the two Walker brothers, and
Don't talk to me about it.
it seems Fergus has integrated well.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, yes, he
All the
has.
days I want to get my bar fight.
I like looks over and like, yeah, I always thought those two were a little slimy.
Did you know them?
Last I met them when I was maybe 15.
And
Oh, they hit on me the whole time, so
Didn't work, and then did it.
it did not.
Fucking losers.
Say that again.
Who are they?
Now I fucking beat the shit.
Are they like?
Oh,
Are they
oh,
known?
they're the sons of a Lady Fiona Walker. Probably the most prominent family aside from the Baron himself.
oh, so Fergus is actually doing something good for us.
Well, I don't know about that. They seem like aerosols, to be honest. But
He very much might give away all his gold.
Well, if one's
He
trying to
doesn't
get
have
into
any.
the graces of the elite of the town, then that's certainly a way to go.
Hmm.
As far as I recall,
Fergus
I
spent
remember
all that money on the
Father
sword.
mentioning that the Walkers were in an opposition of sorts to the Baron. Some old family rivalry or some such.
Interesting.
Anyway, on to merrier topics. How was the rest of your day after you left?
Oh, it was good. I got introduced to the children. That was nice. Some of them were very cute. So I went okay. I met the little altar boy, Jeska. He was nice. Bit mute. Father Lucian said something dramatic happened to him. Met the gravedigger, Milihov. Seems okay. The two children that we brought seem to have quite quickly adapted to their new environment. So yeah, I think it's good.
That's good.
How was your day? What did you get up to?
Well, I think Bree and him had a bit more of an interesting day than us because we've just been here, really.
I broke a woman's mind. I did nothing more than talk to her.
Is this sex thing or?
No,
So it turns out the Baron doing some fucky shit with people.
Really?
as in the Reformation Center is even more sinister than the name implies.
Seems like some sort of brainwashing or like compulsion. Pretty strange.
Nuts.
So I talked to somebody who'd been through it. Turns out she's pretty fucked.
The more we asked about her, asked her about it, the more distraught and agitated she became. It was very, very strange.
I'd heard there was some sort of like jail, courthouse. I'd never heard it called the Reformation Center before though.
Well, that's what it's called apparently. Apparently some people go in there and just don't come out. So it seems well interested, but we've got a wee job before of that, so
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to know where it might be?
Sorry, I don't.
like, I'm sure we can find it. You just have to stand outside and shout, "Ah, can party your shite" for a while, and then somebody will take you to it.
I'm sure that would be a good way to get there, but I'm not sure if that's how you want to find it.
Hmm.
Or we could just
did-
get a vessel to take us there again.
I did hear that the captain of the guard of this town is quite a vicious man. I heard the children talking about him. They were singing a song. Who knows how much is true, of course, but said something about him being huge and having a demon arm and something about fire. I don't know.
Did you just say a
The
demon
children's
arm?
imagination, but perhaps err on the side of caution.
A demon
You
arm?
know,
Who has the demon arm? Sorry.
The captain of the guard, Isaac, I think was they called him Isaac, something.
Where's
you know
the
what? You
guard
might
stay?
be onto something. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but we shouldn't have spoken to any of the adults. We should have just gone to the children. They always know the stories,
Children know things. This is
Children know
true. People
things, and
forget
they're
about
not-
them, and then
and they're not scared to say what they know either. So maybe after this job we have tomorrow morning,
Oh, you have a job.
we have. Oh yeah, we do actually.
I can't be unemployed
me-
forever. Not that I'm unemployed, mate. I'm the only employed person in this
Of course.
fucking group.
Yeah, just a little help for the cook, Irvin here. We just got one of his wine shipments has been delayed by a week, so
Oh,
we're just gonna go check it out. And
well, we can't have that.
yeah,
We're heading off tomorrow morning. You're still.
So soon. Okay.
But he wanted to head off with that. I can
Might as well get
understand.
it done when the sun's shining. Sure, we'll be back with the wine, so.
True.
Well,
True.
that's fair enough. Yes.
want to stay back. Hey, guys, time out.
Oh.
Wait, we still have more investigating to do in this town.
Yeah.
You want to?
Time's not
Come
going
back?
to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll be back in time for the festival?
Okay, so we
There's gonna be
arrived.
another one next week anyway, so.
So we arrived today, and the gate guard said the next was happening in 3 days. So
Yes.
we head off tomorrow morning. We'll arrive by that sunset. Then we spend the second day there. Assumedly, it's going to take that long. And we'll arrive back here the third day's morning. So we'll be traveling through the night.
Got a
Yeah.
bit more of that echo there, King.
Who's
Be
king?
serious.
What?
It depends. We just have to get the shipments going again. We might not even have to travel to the place. It could just be a down tree in the road, a broken bridge that needs repairing. It could be anything.
I mean, a week late. I mean, the tree would have to fall on the
I've
car.
known people to be slower,
All right then.
or they could have been dead to wolves,
That is likely, yes.
or other things. Hags.
Let's not talk about
Granny.
hags. No, stop. Don't hear those words.
Demons. Or
Which one? So
trolls,
the 3 days, by the way, is like
kobolds,
3 full days
goblins.
from now.
Really,
Through what
anything
days?
could have killed them out there.
Through what days, Reese?
Like 3 full days.
Yeah.
Between now and the festival, kind of like so.
Oh! Oh, so it's like the fourth day after. Okay,
Essentially, yeah.
Today,
Like so,
3 days.
right.
if you arrived today on a Friday, if you arrived on a Friday, festival's on like Tuesday.
Oh,
I know
Oh,
math works
fine then.
differently down south, Sean, but you know,
that's fucking. Just trying
Down
to
south in Ireland or in France?
in Ireland.
Just trying to vibe rolling some fucking math rocks. What virtual fucking.
Okay,
Yeah.
so job first, and then we come back and resume our activities.
Sure.
Here.
I feel
Right.
like we're going
Time
to
out
plenty of wine
over.
to deal with
Let's go
this.
back.
Mm.
That might go for-
Time out over.
So, do you want to come with us, Irina, or are you happy staying here?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Um,
If you'd like to settle in,
We'll cut you in, give you a wee bit of the profit.
mm,
I've had a snake on me this whole time.
yes.
Oh god. Okay.
We're not paying the snake.
If you don't mention him, I just assume he's like hidden in your room or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
His head just pops out every now and again.
Um, Arena kind of like looks at you and all like. I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of want to. As hazardous as it was, I really enjoyed the journey here. Let me think about it. I'll
No worries.
think it over. Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow morning. I'll come by the tavern tomorrow morning and let you know.
Sounds good. It's completely up to you. But
Good.
the offer is always there.
Yeah.
You've
Well, after you
you've been more
told me that
helpful than
the-
Fergus and Lewin at multiple points, so like
After you told me the
I
church is
remember
not
the burlap
as
sack
safe as I
area,
once
Lewin.
thought.
Having second thoughts.
Yeah.
Bruce,
worries.
what's she saying?
Well,
Sorry, I thought she was still speaking. Sorry.
yeah, she said like after you told me the church is not as safe as I
Well, it's in the ground. Let's be honest. Anything could walk into that church, and unless the priest himself has power, ain't nothing stopping anything. That's
all
just
this
the way
time
it.
I thought holy ground stopped things.
No. It helps. Certainly helps. But I would say if he wants to go somewhere, nobody I know could stop.
Well, in that case, well, I feel very safe, all of you. So,
Certainly,
I'll
keeping on the
think it
move
over. I'll
helps.
sleep
If
on
he
it.
doesn't know where you are, he can't find you.
That's also true. There are many eyes in Valaki, so
But again, completely up to you. It may be perfectly safe here. And yeah, nothing may ever happen.
I'll think it over.
You asked me, and I'm not allowed to lie. So
Okay. Do we drink into the night?
Unless
No, I'm
you
getting
want to do
sleep.
anything
We've got
else,
a
I
job
presume
tomorrow.
you do. Oh well.
Oh,
Drink as much as you want. But yeah, if nobody has anything else they want to do, then yeah, you can just proceed into the evening, and then
Proceed into the evening.
yeah. Okay. After maybe like another
Wait,
like huh?
Fergus and his friends.
Yeah, I guess that.
Okay, I want to.
Irina would hang about for maybe another like hour. She'd have a drink, and then she'd head back to the church. And yeah, and say maybe gets to about like 9 or 10. Most of the patrons seem to leave. You see the fairly like well dressed, like almost like dandelion looking kind of guy with the tipped hat. He finishes a drink and he heads upstairs, and you see him go to like one of the rooms above. And yeah, he gets to maybe like I don't know. What sort of time did everybody go to bed actually? Does everybody stay up drinking like late, or
fairly early.
you go to bed early? Okay. And
I'd probably,
rest of you?
I'd probably like staying down drinking. I don't know if either of you two want to join me.
Yeah. I imagine Fergus stays pretty late with the two watchers.
Probably yes. But I would attempt to not get too drunk. I would still want to be fresh in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to get shit faced.
I'll just Oh god, I need a longer.
You'll get one regardless.
Okay, I'd like to, while Fergus is still downstairs talking to these people, I'd like to pull out my spell book or something, and I'm assuming that the spell book has like a fake like a like a blank paper as a cover, so no one knows what book I'm reading, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, it's just a blank book. Yeah, no one can.
Okay.
It doesn't say like lens spellbook or something on it. So it doesn't-
I'll just be sitting in the corner reading it, but also keeping an eye on Fergus and making sure, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just backup. Yeah.
Big
At one point we
bold,
were
golden
like,
italics, lens magical book, magical bullshit. In fucking Sites 48 font.
yeah. So maybe at like say like 10 o'clock or so, Bree, you'd be looking to head to bed.
Sounds about right.
Okay. As you do, like you go up to Danica to get like a key or whatever. She's like, I just hold on a moment.
No problem.
And
Give you
then
your bed clothes.
she like heads to the back. And as she does, she comes back out, and these two young boys are with her. One maybe about 10 or so, the other one about 7. She comes back and here's your key. Brom and Bray will show you to your room.
Thank you very much.
And then they both just like kind of like smile up at you, and like, one's like, "Follow me." Like again, just like
lead the
running
way.
towards the stairs. Both just
Nice,
like
don't
again, like almost like racing each other up the stairs, kind of thing. And they run up. They go like along the balcony, pass by the door where you've seen the dandelion-looking guy go in. To like 2 doors past that. They both stand outside the door and be like, this one's yours.
Lovely, thank you very much.
And like one holds out his hand, like the younger one like holds out his hand, like waiting for something, and then the older one like kind of like flaps his hand away, and then like, and they both like take off giggling like down the stairs again.
Alright, fair enough. Open the door and go in.
Head in. It's a small little like just like 2 beds, small like drawer, like side table type thing, and then a window is all that's in here.
Well, that's fine. I put my PJs on and I climb into bed.
Yeah.
Get some
Head
sleep.
in the bed. Yeah. Okay. So gets to around closing time at a point where Danica kind of calls like last order. So the 2 Walker brothers, who are fairly drunk at this point, they bid you a good evening and stagger out. At this point, like it's literally last people in the bar is the 2 Walkers and you 3. Unless Len or Leon have gone to bed before this. Yeah, you.
I'll just stay until Fergus goes to bed.
It's maybe like 11, half 11 or something. Yeah. So they bid you good evening and they head out. Danica goes over, like, locks the door, closes some of the shutters of the windows, and then turns to you all. So your friend Bree is already in one room with one bed. Here's a key for the other room, for 2 of you. I don't know what your arrangements are, but Brom and Bray will show you up to it. Well, good night. Hope you have a good sleep. We'll see you tomorrow morning for some breakfast.
Yeah, good night.
Adieu, madam.
Good night. She Taylor clock begins like wiping out some of the tables and stuff. In the meantime, 2 boys again, kind of like they were like seem to be like hiding behind the counter, like watching, just like run out, and take you upstairs, show you to like the room past the one Bree went into. They stop by that one and be like, the little girl one's in here, and this one's for the other 2.
I pat Lewin on the shoulder and I head to the empty room.
Okay. Yeah. That.
So Lewin and Fergus, one room.
Yeah,
Ah,
and I
yes.
get my.
We'll separate it boy girl for now.
Go Bree, do you not?
Oh,
How dare you misgender Bree?
sorry, I thought
Fuck
I
up.
booked 4 rooms.
Fuck up.
No, you booked 4 beds.
4
Bree
beds.
identifies as dwarf.
Okay, please
I
don't
bought 4
score
bedrooms.
Bree.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
you bought 4
I'll
beds.
go into Bree's.
There only are 4 bedrooms.
But before that, I wanna see the kids and ask them. Is it way past your bedtime?
And one was up, you're like, yes.
So why are you here?
Based. Based.
Are you a boy or a girl? I'm a dwarf.
It's-
What's in your trousers? Rock and stone!
Because we have to put the guests to bed.
Okay. And when do you go to bed then?
And we look at each other. Now, I guess.
Where do you sleep? You live here.
Yes. And he like kind of like gestures like behind him, like there's a corridor that like you see like another closed door. We sleep back there.
Oh, okay.
In the cellar.
If it's okay with you, maybe you should go to bed first, and then I'll come back to my room. You know, now that you've shown me, I just want to make sure you go to bed and not wander around again.
I like
You can play with my snake. Yeah, so I was just like peeking.
Yeah, the only one kind of like jerks back a little bit, but the other one like eyes wide goes like oh, and like reaches his hand out
He's really nice. You can play with him.
and's like stroking his head.
Yeah. And Sharp is friendly in a cute snake kind of way.
Cute snake.
Cute snake, like the cute girl snake in Kung Fu Panda. That kind of cute girl
Okay.
snake way.
Yeah, he begins just like slithering about, I guess, and the kids just begin playing with him.
Yeah. So come, let's tuck you into bed first, and then I'll head back.
Kind of like look at each other. Mum says guests can't go back there.
Oh. Oh well. Fine then. If you really like Sharp, you can keep him for the night.
Can we? And they look at each other.
Okay.
They both look really excited, making giggling, and like both like kind of pick him up. Cause I imagine he's like long. He's probably like 3 or 4 feet long. So they both kind of like pick him up. Then like
And he just coils around them.
like
Okay.
they like run off to like wherever they go through a door,
Yeah. Okay.
close it behind them.
And I would like to see through.
Okay, you
Okay,
watch.
I'm back in my room now. I'll go into the
Okay,
room.
you can breathe. I presume she's already asleep.
Yeah.
100% snoring and everything.
Yeah.
No.
You okay? So you watch them like pick Sharp through a like down the corridor, through what looks like a mixture of like a dining room / a living room of the Mardikovs, through like another door, past closed door into another door where it opens into like a small bedroom with like a bunch of toys on the floor, a pair of small beds, and they just like kind of go down their knees and like put Sharp down and begin just like playing with him and like using toys and like doing just playing with him essentially.
Yeah. I just like to look around the room and see if there's anything.
Okay. Let me actually see if there's anything in the room. Bum, 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 bum. So there's a big toy box between the 2 beds. There's a bunch of like murals of like ravens in like flight on the wood. Yeah, you see some of the all the toys that you like. Any of the toys that you see, you can see that somewhere on them it says there's a little label that says "is no fun, is no Blinksy." Yeah, you see like there's some toys. There's like a miniature puppet theater with like little marionettes. You see like a little king, queen, prince, princess. What looks like an executioner. Stuff like that. There's a little like toy Vistani wagon, like you'd seen at that Vistani camp, with like a little wooden horse and like a bunch of little tiny like Vistani figures. Some like painted wooden masks. One's like a scowl, the other one looks like a frightened expression. There's like a spinning top thing that like has like pictures of like what looks like scarecrows chasing like children or something. It's like when it spins, it looks like a scarecrow running kind of shit. And there's a stuffed bat on puppet strings.
Okay.
That's all really.
That's all there.
It's a bunch of toys and stuff.
Okay. That's fine then. When the kids go to sleep, the snake comes back. Is that possible? No.
How does he?
Find familiar.
I mean, yeah, you can cast a spell again that would like dispel him and resummon him. Yeah.
Oh, it would dispel. Okay.
Well, yeah,
Can you like
those
not
doors,
dismiss him and resummon him as an action? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
I've been playing familiar Tom. I'm not fuck.
If I remember correctly, you can make your fucking animal vanish and then reappear without having cost any money.
I thought that like Oh, maybe you can now. Wait.
Cost
Someone
money?
check, because I have no idea.
On top of spell slots, now I'm losing money to this?
I mean, you should be spending money whenever you resummon your fucking familiar as is.
As
Yeah.
an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension where it awaits your summons.
Oh, okay, then never mind. My bad.
As an action, while it's temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. That also does not restrict range, so it can be literally as far away as you want. Other side of the planet,
Yeah,
you're
cool.
fucking looking through its eyes. I don't know, wizard porn. Then you're like, oh, I need I need my bird with me. Click, click.
Yeah, problem is you can't command it that far, so you have to go fucking get it.
No, it just says as an
No,
action
no.
you can temporarily dismiss it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you don't need to go get it. You just go, you're here now.
No, you can only see and hear through it if it's 100 feet within you.
No, you can only communicate with it if it's 100 feet with you.
Yeah,
you can look through its eyes no matter where, no matter what distance. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's good, right?
I don't like that, so I'm going to limit it to 100 feet.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is entirely within your right.
But the way that reads, when your familiar's within 100 feet, you can communicate telepathically. Additionally, as in also, you can see through its eyes.
Yes, but that doesn't.
Yes,
but the transformative isn't on the 100 feet. The transformative is on the fact that you can communicate with it.
He's speaking grammar now.
I think it's 100 feet.
That's entirely within your right to do so.
Anyway. So yeah, you can just dispel him and summon him again whenever you want.
God, I love D&D.
No.
Okay.
So dumb.
In the meantime, so Fergus, some things you learned.
Yes.
So, first of all, let's see. You discovered. So they talked about how anybody who speaks ill of the festivals are declared by the Burgomaster to be in league with Strahd and are thrown in the stocks or worse. They mentioned a Isaac Strasny, captain of the guard, who has a fiendish deformity. And talked about how, basically fear of him is what keeps people in line. They said as well, nobody hates the Burgomaster more than their own mother. Yeah, they also mentioned, in hushed tones, their own quite, what's the word? Their own hatred towards the Burgomaster, because they mentioned something about their sister was essentially engaged to the Burgomaster's son, and one day came home with her mind completely broken. So she's kind of locked up in their house and stuff. They also mentioned there's a camp of Vistani to the southwest of Valaki that they sometimes visit.
Isn't that the
because
one that
they're good to drink with?
Isn't that the one we were at?
No, it's to the east. It's a completely different one.
How do you spell Vistani?
But they said the Vistani aren't welcome in Valaki,
V-A.
so they sometimes go there to drink with them.
N-I.
Yeah, and they also mention they say they invite you essentially to come visit their home sometime and meet with their mother as a man of quality.
Huzzah!
I think good came out of that.
Yeah.
Capital. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay.
That's me.
So, yeah, that's you. That's you and Lewin, and you two can just head to sleep whenever.
Yep.
Anything you
I'll
want
be
to
good
talk
to that.
about? I imagine you maybe relay some of that to Lynn, maybe.
Yeah, I basically tell him everything.
Yeah.
I just keep talking even when he's trying to sleep.
He's not even actually sleeping for a good part. He's spent about 5 gold on drinks for himself. He's literally just like leaning out the window, drunk, just staring off the distance, barely listening to what you're saying.
Then I'm just like, oh.
Every now and again, he tries to suppress it, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's you two for the evening. You spend maybe another. How long do you watch through Sharp?
I guess if there's nothing to see, then that's it. I just look around the room.
They seem to just keep playing. Like about 15 minutes go by and they're still like just playing with them.
Okay. But I guess Shark can still communicate with me. So if something's up, he would. Information?
I don't know.
Does it work like that? What do you guys think?
I don't know if it would like. I don't know if it would wake you up. Like, oh, well, right, wait.
I can keep rolling perception every
If-
hour if you want me to.
Then you won't sleep.
Mm.
Like, if you're asleep, I imagine if like Sharp's in the room, someone enters with a fucking knife and is about to murder you, then yeah, his like connection to you would wake you up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think unless it's something super emergency Europe threat, I don't think anything would like he'd wake you for. If that makes sense. Like I don't think he'd be strong enough to wake you up. Get me?
I mean, yeah. I mean, whenever he's done, I'll just go in the morning and collect him.
Okay, so you just leave him
I'll
there.
just leave him there.
Okay, you just leave him. You like, yeah, that's fine. You come back into the room with Bree. You're still fast asleep, I assume.
Completely out.
Yeah. Get changed, get into bed, settle down for the night, and you'll have nice sleep.
Thank the Lord.
So, that a long rest, HP back, spells back.
Yes.
Lars.
I need my pen.
And I think that's a pretty good place to end it.
That's fair.
Oh yes.
That's good, man. Thank you very much.
That was a
So it
very
is,
good
because
session indeed.
Excellent.
I sleep there.
rather than ending it like, you know, on the journey towards the winery kind of shit, like, you know,
Next
Okay.
episode.
Go back to bed.
next episode.
It's gonna be
Rita looks like she's